Blast ahoy and g'day once again to ye mateys! You can't see my face anymore, but I'm still here. Guys, I am just going to quickly introduce the splendid Tony Karlstrom. He will be the GM for this next session of Mutant Chronicles. Note the change in background. But before I hand over to Tony, I do need to thank Inoctua, because you have achieved the dubious honor of being our highest donor so far, cranking us up to 50% of our goal, and we're only 7 hours into a 27-hour stream. I'm still awake. What the hell? This is incredible, guys. Thank you so much. Everybody who's donated, everybody who's chucked a follow or a sneaky sub or whatever, you are all extremely I am extremely grateful to you. That one is the donate to Corso's Cove. We want the donations, because it's confusing like that, and I can't spell either because
detonations. No,
that's the one. There you go. That one there, right there. Also, Tamaya, thank you very much for the follow. Avast, matey. This is something Karen's decided I have to do now, so I will. Guys, Tony, please take it away, my friend. And enjoy your game, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Josh. Before we go any further, we need to mention childhood cancer support, who this whole thing is in aid of. Talk Like a Pirate Day is all about sick kids and supporting them, but also, crucially, their families as well. Childhood cancer support provides counseling services, family unit accommodations, hospital and sport transfers, and social support services to families of children with cancer. They make one of the most horrible things that could happen to any parent just that much easier by taking the load off the logistical side of their children's treatments and offering support services that can help them throughout the treatment. They do such important work, and it's cool that we can help them like this. And toward that, 4 wonderful sponsors and a whole bunch of awesome people have given prizes and their time toward this charity stream today. Wooden Forge, Roll with Advantage, Meeples and Dragons, and Mike Moans have all donated the prizes, the prize pool, and every $5 Australian dollaritos. This is Josh's speech, not mine. Dollaritos you donate gets you a chance to win. We have 4 stemless wine glasses from Meeples and Dragons, a Sheoak Dice Keeper, and a Sheoak Adventures chest from Wooden Forge, 11 sets of gorgeous dice, and a whole mess of stickers from Roll with Advantage, and Mike Moles has contributed a player starter kit from Fights and Fancy. Karen and Josh have been blown away by the generosity of all these splendid humans, and we can't thank them enough. So please, if you have anything to spare in the kitty, please consider hitting the donate link in chat, and all donations, however large, are gratefully received. You're bloody champions. Josh wanted me to say that, and now I've done it, and I feel...
Great job.
My kitty just stole one of my D20s.
So, this is for the kids.
My baby.
Yeah. Today we're going to play, for some of you, a completely new system called the 2D20 system by Modifius. Ardanna and Daria are hardened and experienced in this system, but we have some new players with us today. Wabba and names, my strong side sometimes. The Maharishi and Dez. For you, this will be a completely new experience. The 2D20 system differs a lot from the original D20 system that Wizards of the Coast use for Dungeons & Dragons and all their iterations, all the way from the second editions to the current one. In that we are going to be rolling 2 D20s for almost everything. Sometimes we will be rolling even more 2 D20s than the 2 we are starting with. On very rare occasions, you will be rolling a single D20. I will tell you when that is. But if you all look at your character sheets, I'm currently looking at Angelica Angel Kramer. She has some abilities and skills. Her agility, for instance, is 7. That means her target number for agility skills are based at 7. And you can see there, for her, she doesn't have any expertise or focuses on any of them. So that was a bad example by me. However, in her awareness, she has awareness 9, and she has the expertise of 1 in observation, which makes her target number 10. With 2 d20s, she will roll both dice, and if one of them are equal to or lower than 10, she has generated a success. If she actually does roll both dice below 10 or equal to 10, she generates 2 successes. This is a good thing, because if you have more successes than you need, you generate something called momentum. With momentum, you can buy things like, you can speed things up, you can do extra damage with weapons, you can get more information through an observation test, or if you are using, for say, education, you get more information by that skill using momentum. Sometimes the task will be a lot more difficult. If you are, for instance, trying to balance on a steel wire between 2 sky-rising buildings during a hurricane, the difficulty level will start at 4. And that means you have to have at least 4 successes. And that can be a little bit tricky if you only have 2 dice. So what do? Well, you can get more dice by telling me that you want to buy extra dice. You can buy up to 5 dice. But when you do that, you give me as the GM something called dark symmetry points. With dark symmetry points, I can affect the environment. I can make things happen. My bad guys can activate spells more easily. So you're doing a trade-off. You're using the current situation and you build up threat later using dark symmetry points. You can, as a group, accumulate some momentum, which you can share among yourselves at the maximum of 6 momentums per scene normally. But today, this is a single shot, one-shot adventure. We'll make the pool 10. I'm going to allow for that. Also, I'm going to allow you to start with 1 momentum for each player, and there's 5 of you. So right now, you already have 5 momentums in the pool. You are going to need it. This is a fairly difficult thing to survive. It's not a difficult scenario, but it's a difficult scenario to survive. So you're going to need it. So much for skills and attributes. Do you have any questions there? You want a clarification?
How do we win?
No. Yeah, it's pretty clear I'm going to die, so I don't care.
I would like to buy 10 of whatever I can right now, just to have ready.
Right now, everything.
Right now. I don't know what I'm rolling, but I know the first roll I'm making with as many dice as I can.
Yeah.
we're
Also,
gonna get
before we get into too deep into rules, we should probably introduce the people who are new to
I was going to do that after we do
Nice.
the rules. I'm going to allow you to introduce yourselves and the character you're playing. So there's method
this
to
time-
my madness.
We're not like being secretive about this at all. Like we're like saying who we
The
are.
only person that has some secret, which he's allowed to share if he wants to, is your leader, Maharishi. Sorry.
Just call me Rishi. I know my moniker is a mouthful on stream, so you can just say Rishi.
Yeah.
Figured Vance is the
today.
blind leading the blind now. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
Good. So we're going to do that. So I just want to go through the rules basics for everyone. So once we get started, everybody has a chance. On your second page, you have something called talents. Hopefully, you haven't had a chance to read through these. These give you some extra abilities for each of your characters. Then they are different for each character. Angelica here, for instance, she's very heavy into medicine and treatment talents. I know that a few of you are very into combat-based talents. I'm going to try to keep an eye on what those talents are for each one of you, and try to remind you to use them in different situations. On page 3, that's just stuff, belongings, things you have, things you have readily at hand. Nothing really strange there. Other than that, that's all you really need to start this game. So, scared yet?
Joke's on you,
You will
I'm
be.
always scared.
Good. Good. That's your secret, right? You're always scared.
Listen, personally, I don't know the word scared. My vocabulary is very limited. Okay.
Oh.
But do you know it in Russian?
No.
Daria, who the heck are
Shut-
you?
why did I speak?
Present your character.
Presenting my character, of course.
You can present yourself first.
Well, needs no introduction, I suppose. But no, my name is Daria. I play D&D here sometimes. I also play D&D in Dez's campaign on Mondays over in the Eldritch Scribe channel. I am what's the good like hero and little sidekick. If Dez is Ron Weasley, I am the little nasty rat, Scabbers or whatever his name is. So
I don't think you want to be Scabbers. He's not. That's
I know-
Peter
I know what I
Pettigrew. Pick
said.
another.
I
Pick
know.
another.
Just
Pick
No,
another.
let her go with it.
Nope.
Let her go
No,
with
I
it. It's a
chose
great
it.
story.
I
Let her
chose
go.
it. Nasty little sewer rat that changes into a middle-aged man in the middle of a story. That's who I am. But also, I make art sometimes on Twitter, I suppose. And yeah, that's me. And who I'm playing is I am playing Daniela Arseni. She's a mechanical engineer. Like, have you seen fucking Disney's Atlantis? You know the girl mechanic. So her, but heavy smoker, and after a couple of years in jail. That's who I am today.
So a
Yeah.
combination of the leader guy and a mechanic.
Kind of.
Pretty much. Rishi, who the heck are you, and who are you playing tonight?
Oh, hello everyone. I am the Maharishi on all the Twitches and the Twitters. A cog in the corporate machine by day. At night, you can usually find me here on Twitch playing in several D&D campaigns. On Sunday nights with Phoenix Owaki, and on Monday nights with my lady Saito. My links are in my doobly-doo description-os. Tonight, though, tonight, tomorrow, time zone, I am playing Vance Ryder. Immediately you know that Vance has aged more than his normal time would appear, having lived a very rough life. He's very determined, responds more on gut instinct than by the book attitude. He also has, as you can probably gather, many secrets. A little PTSD he's trying to get through every now and again, but he covers it up and buries it deep down inside because deep down he's really German, and that's where feelings go, deep down inside where they belong. And I only say that because I am too. And various, as if you get a little closer, you can see various scars. Each one of them tells a different tale that builds up this character.
Does Vince also talk to himself in third person? Does he describe everything you do?
If that would make a better story, sure, Vance can
Please,
talk about how
please.
Vance
full
is
noir.
very scared at the moment, but Vance doesn't let that show. Vance will try to narrate everything he does in third person.
Yes.
Wabba.
I won already.
Who are you, and who are you playing tonight?
Wabbajackwagon. I am actually just some rando software engineer. I make video games, which is a real career. I do not play them all day. I wish that would be far more fun than fixing bugs. But on the internet, I'm mostly just kind of trolling around other people's streams and just kind of exploding them with some chaotic good whenever possible when there is stuff. So have fun with that.
I see that
today
Eugene behind you.
What was that?
I see that Eugene behind you.
Yes. one of many streams. If anybody was familiar, Viva the Dirt League, big fan. But today, the person I'll be playing is Sato Tsuyoshi. This man is kind of a quiet, brooding sort of guy. He's an interesting dynamic in that he's a bit of a wolf in sheep's clothing, but he doesn't care that the other wolves or that the sheep know that he's a wolf, but he does kind of care what you think about his sheep's clothing, and he's not doing it to blend in with the sheep, he's doing it to spite the wolves. So very much the sorts that is, yes, I've been with the wolves, and screw those guys. I'm here with the sheep. But he doesn't wear them all that well, so, as much as he tries, he's probably still making some of the sheep very nervous. He's working on it.
He's not from Wales, though. Dez, who the heck are you, and who are you playing tonight?
So I'm Dez. I'm the regular DM over on the Eldritch Scribe. I get tormented every Monday at 12 p.m. GMT +1 by Daria and a gaggle of other players, a collection of Australians, and we run through our Kingslayers campaign. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of chaos, and they're very good at D&D. I can assure you, they know what they're doing. Tonight I am playing, I believe, Angelica Kramer, much like myself, a college dropout, but she went to a better school than I, a medical school dropout. Couldn't be a doctor, too expensive, so now I'm a paramedic. She is very dutiful and good at her job.
Yes, indeed. Daria, Ardanna, Ardanna, who are you, and who are you playing tonight?
Hi, I am Ardanna, or Joe. I am the resident DM over on the Lore Right. Yes, I changed the name just to make everyone annoyed. I, just as our lovely GM today, I'm from Sweden, and I have the incredibly fabulous and amazing joy to DM for Josh the Pirate on Fridays. Currently, I have 2 campaigns running on the channel that will change soon for a third on Thursdays. We're going to be playing Candlekeep Mysteries. And today I will be playing the painfully average Nicole Cullen. You will never remember that she was in a crowd, because with her knitted cardigan and plain tennis shoes, she can blend into any crowd she wants. To look at her is to never remember that she was even in the room, because she's that average. Never mind the fact that she has Spec Ops training.
What?
Okay, I am Tony. Sometimes I apparently GM for Corsair's Cove when Josh wants me to. Yearly, I do try to arrange a scenario for a game convention here in Sweden called Lincoln. And I try to run Mutant Chronicles, and I have been fairly successful the last few years, with a break for COVID, of course. And tonight, I'm trying to educate, teach, and kill the players. Hopefully, we'll do it with a smile and a shiver. This is Mutant Chronicles. It's a fantasy, horror, cyberpunk, cyber diesel punk world-ish. It has all the ingredients. And tonight's scenario is the introduction scenario that I have twisted with like a pretzel, basically, and made my own. The characters I've pretty much stolen from that scenario. Just to ease my workload a little bit. And well, are you guys ready for some science fiction, horror, fantasy gaming?
Yes.
Vance was born ready.
I love Vance.
This is the situation.
Vance will never return that love, but Vance appreciates it.
Vance Ryder is leading a small
There is used to that.
investigation.
Yep.
Vance Ryder, you're leading a small investigation team as a detective. You're the lead detective for your department. You have a new guy, woman. Let me see here that I don't mix them up too much. If I'm correct, holy crap. How did I do that? Closed my map. There we go. You have a rookie with you, which actually isn't that much of a rookie. She's actually Michaela Vents. Michaela DeVent. She's had several years of experience working for Bauhaus' own version of police force called Blue. But she's new to the Luna PD. So she's here to learn the ropes with you. The rest of the team consists of outside contractors, which have been working with you for some time, and you've come to know them. Angelica, she is also part of Luna PD, but she's normally not part of your team. She is basically your first emergency response team worker. She works, she's a medic. And she's been working with your team for the last few weeks. That's all. You haven't really met her all that much. But there you are. Your lieutenant has called you out. You have been tasked to make an investigation about some screaming. Multiple screaming have been reported from the third floor of Straffagatan 39. Dispatch receives several calls like this all the time, and mostly they go unanswered. But after the sixth call, a patrol unit was dispatched. They did a cursory investigation. They found no signs of a struggle or theft, but they did find bloodstains in various rooms. And I'm going to send the team a little map that's drawn out from the oops. There we go. And there. So it's a floor plan, basically. I'm sending you to this on Discord, and we're not going to show these for the rest of the streams. This is proprietary for Modifius, so sorry. But you can just see that it's just the basic floor plan. And Straffagatan 39, the facility was once upon a time a 10-story tenement housing. Right now, the top is missing, and part of the structure has been demolished due to a freeway building. And the whole site is scheduled for demolition, but not quite yet. You arrive at this Straffagatan, and I'm going to read some text for you. You weren't even sure it was possible, but the inside of the tenement is even grimier than the outside. The worn carpet on the floor makes a wet, sucking noise with each step, and you can smell the mold thick in the air. Cracks run up the walls, and in many places, chunks of plasters have fallen away, reeling cheap concrete behind, stained with rust from rebar. Thick, rubber-clad cables are strung across the halls. This cabling lies on the floor in haphazard bundles. The lighting is patchy at best, and even those few bulbs that haven't yet burned out can be heard to fizzle and pop from time to time. Water gathers everywhere. The walls and floor are moist, and a persistent dripping sound accompanies the creaking and groaning of the building. Every so often, the sound of heavy construction, barely audible over the muffled sounds of the TVs in every apartment, makes the whole building shudder, and a shower of plaster and dust rains down. Straffagatan 39 is a 10-story tenement with 4 remaining apartments on each floor. but only the first 3 floors are still inhabited. There was once a lift, but hazard tape is strung across the entrance. A single staircase corkscrews around the lift shaft. Worryingly, everything is tilted at a slight angle. Next to the entrance is apartment 101, which has the rusted sign affixed to it, the word manager, barely legible. And that's where we're going to start. What will the team do?
You said
so. This is basically you're investigating a disturbance. Nothing out of the ordinary, but they did find blood stains.
Have we already entered the building? Is that where you want us to start?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right, team. As we talked about before, we need to do a more thorough search than our previous investigators have. Go in teams of 2. Angelica, you're with me? Well, 3. That's the 2 teams. The rest of you, need you to go investigate the rest of these apartments. We'll start. You said the manager's in 101? I'm sorry, Tony?
Yeah.
We'll start with talking to the manager.
Boss, if we find someone in the apartments, do we, rough them up?
Not right now. Question them. Find out if they've heard the screams. But...
question, that's what I meant. Yeah, question.
Yes, question. But Vance needs them alive. And also Vance needs to know where those screams came from. And also ask him this. If it seems like it's only one scream, or if it was distinct and different people screaming.
Okay. Which part of the team would you want to start with? Should we start with Rishi and Angelica?
Sure.
Dave, Vance, and Angelica. So the rest of the team, I presume, goes 1 floor up. I'm guessing.
Yeah, take the stairs, go up. Be careful.
So you're
Of
standing
course,
outside
if you get in
the
trouble,
manager's.
screamed out. Yeah. Yeah. Angelica. You
Yes.
need to experience. Knock on the door. Let's talk to the manager.
All right. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Hold on, I'm coming. Leave fucking. You can hear a man grumbling and cursing, and you can hear he's watching some sort of TV show. You can hear some laughter and someone screaming in pain, and everybody laughs. For some reason, the 2 things shouldn't be together, but for some reason, he opens the door and says, "What do you want?" And you can see him standing there in a pair of socks, his underwear, his shorts, a wife beater stained with bear, Cheetos, whatever.
So a typical American in a TV crime drama. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. And holding a bear. And you can see.
I assume we have like a badge. Like, do we have badges for Luna PD?
Yeah, you do. All of you do. And most of you have shoulder pads with the insignia of Luna PD. With one exception, and that's let's see now. I think it's Sato or Daniela doesn't have it. The rest of you do. Let me see.
Where do we check if we have it?
No, it's Daniela that doesn't have the shoulder pad. So it's Sato has one. But the rest of you have. Everyone can see that you're part of Luna PD. What do you want? He looks at you. He doesn't look like, he's changed those shorts this week. He smells sweat. He is not pleasant. Behind him in the room, you can see a stack of old television sets. They're all showing the same program. It's a big eye. And that's a sort of a prank show where people are filmed in real life environments where they hurt themselves, and it's presented in front of a live audience. So it's kind of sadistic, actually, the TV show. But it's, for some reason, it's very popular, and it's been popular for the last month or so. It's called The Eye. So, Angelica, you're the one that's knocking on the door, and he's looking at you. What do you want?
I feel like that's a little explanatory. We're here to investigate all the screaming. We're here with Luna PD.
Well, what are you asking me? What? I had nothing. I had nothing to do with it, or anything.
I hadn't said you
I'm just a
had.
building manager.
We're just
I
here
don't
to
know
ask some
anything.
questions. But you must have heard something.
No one hears anything here.
Do I believe him?
You can make an awareness insight check. So
Okay.
if you look at your character sheet, you check awareness, which is an attribute.
I'm not. I got to roll below a 9. A 9 or
And you
below.
roll, and you roll 2d20, and
2d20. Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'm so used to wanting good rolls. I'm like, I'm trying to go like, which dice normally fuck me over?
Choose those.
You're gonna have the. You're gonna.
Okay. That's not bad. I have got a 6 and a 10. So one is below 9, but one isn't.
Okay. And you're pretty sure he's not actually lying. It's just that he doesn't really care. It's not. He might have heard it, but it just went by him, and he just ignored it.
What's your
It's
name?
that part of thing. Ooh, sorry, I do have a name for this man. I'm Detoro.
I get to ask these questions.
Yeah.
Detoro?
Detoro.
Okay. And how long have you been the building manager here?
Oh, I moved in here right after my exit from the army. Let's see now. Well,
Thank you for your
11
service.
years. Yeah, you're welcome. I got out with my own bones intact, not like everybody else losing a limb.
Worst ways to leave. And is this the first time people have complained of a unusual occurrence? Has there been incidents like this in the past where people have made complaints?
He took one look at you. Hey, kid, this area, things happen every fucking hour, and I don't care one fucking bit. You're disturbing me. I'm watching my favorite show right now.
Vance will lean a little forward and say, "Which branch did you serve?"
I was fucking airborne infantry, okay? Martian busters.
Martian? I was with the Venus Squad.
Damn. That's a mean bush. Respect.
Pulls open his collar a little bit and says, "Yeah, I carry around a few mementos."
Okay.
So one veteran to another. Why don't you tell me what you know? And we'll leave you to be.
Fine. Well, there was this weird noise a couple of days ago. I think it was up on the 3rd floor, but I checked it out. There was nothing there. Rooms were empty. That's all I know, really. There was no running in the stairs, no running in the corridors that I heard. Just that weird screaming noise. I'm pretty sure it wasn't human. I think it was a machine, but it did sound kind of weird.
Was it more of a or is it more of a
It had a little bit of the last one with an electric overtone.
No.
Think sparks.
Yeah, Vance's face starts to fall a bit. Vance brings his arm up to the typical salute that would be for the airborne squad at this time. Says, "We'll leave you to it, sir. Thank you very much."
Yeah. Look out for that Von Huller guy up on the 3rd floor. Let's see, he's in no, wait, he's in 204. He's a real creep, that one. Look out for him. And he closes the door and he turns the volume up, and you can hear it clearly through the door. And someone is screaming violently in pain, and he's laughing his ass off.
That's what we've come to now, Angelica. Schadenfreude television is the best thing that's on.
Pleasant gentlemen.
Let's skip to the 2nd squad, 2nd floor. On the 2nd floor, there's only really one door that's sort of intact. The weird thing about this door, it's apartment 202, it's that it's clean. The door is clean.
Daniela is whistling happily, trying to already get out her breaking and entering kit. Like she's already like getting ready for the action.
That Daniela, perhaps a more subtle approach.
Oh,
Just
my kit is very subtle.
Oh no!
No-
if they open
no
the door and
explosions at
see
all.
that, if they open the door and see that you're trying, like you're prepared to break in, they might clam up more than they already will.
Or they will see that I'm ready for anything, and they will respect me. Yeah. Sato, back here.
Sato being used to being the one who is usually sent into these sorts of apartments, being the one causing people screaming, is used to the exact treatment that was just mentioned, and will keeping the other two in front of the door, just kind of reach around, just boom, 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 and then step back so that they're in front, but at the very least, someone's knocked.
You hear,
And then it's just going to stand very close.
Yeah, you hear a soft voice. One moment, please. I'm not as fast as I used to be. And you can hear the soft shuffling of slippers on a soft carpet. And it takes a while. Someone's walking kind of slowly on the other side. Eventually the door opens and there's your basic grandma. She's in her late 70s. White hair, a little too much makeup, no glasses. And she's wearing slippers. And she was like, "How can I help you today?"
Sorry. I think I'll take this one. If you two step back a little, Nicole just indicates to the others to just step back a little. And she turns to Roland. Oh, we were told to come here because someone had reported a screaming, and apparently there was a lot of blood too. Would you have heard anything like that? I mean, more than normal.
It woke me up in the middle of the night. I was the one who reported it. I had to call many times before your police officers came here and investigated.
Oh, so you're the snitch. You're the one snitching, huh?
Yeah, Nicole just.
I inform. She looks a little bit taken aback by be calling a snitch. And you can see her apartment. It looks immaculate. She probably cleans it twice a day. She asks,
Oh.
would you like to come in for some tea and crumpets?
would love to. Thank you. That would be very nice.
Oh,
Nicole
I haven't
steps in.
had any visitors in such a long time. I will go and put the kettle on. And
Thank
she
you
turns
so
her back
much.
to you, and you can see it has a small kitchen, and you can hear her rustling about in there. And just a few minutes later, out she comes with proper porcelain china teacups and tea saucers, and the 3-stack cookie tray, and say, "Please help yourselves. The kettle will be ready any second."
Oh,
Please
thank
have
you
a seat.
so much. Nicole is.
Oh, and please mind the cat. She is a little fussy sometimes.
Oh, a cat. I love animals. And all like making a show of looking for the cat, but really just casing it specifically for like what she can see outside from the windows, and also like where sounds could have come from. Nicole is just making a loop around the apartment.
Make an observation test.
Let's see. Grabbing those two, and oh, nice. So I needed to beat a 12. So I got a 12 and a 3.
Oh, nice. That's really good. So the one thing that you expect to see but don't is the thing that kind of creeps you out. She said she had a cat. You can't see any cat hairs anywhere.
Okay.
Other than that, the view is pretty much unspectacular. There's a brick wall on the other side of the street. If you're a good jumper, you could probably jump across. However, her particular window is reinforced with bars to prevent someone breaking in. So the view is very much not spectacular at all. Other than that, this is a very cozy apartment.
Okay. But there are like food bowls and stuff like that for the cat out.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely.
Okay.
Looks kind of untouched though.
After making a note of that, she sits down where the old lady indicated, and she picks up a crumpet, but she doesn't eat it. She just holds it, and then
It looks very
carefully.
tasty. It smells delicious.
Yeah, she's slowly gonna start breaking small pieces off, as if to make it seem like she's been eating it, but she puts it in her sleeve instead. She doesn't want to eat it.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. You can make a stealth or a thievery kind of action if you want to. You can pick the one you want to use.
Stealth is signature, so I'm going to be using that one.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So I had to beat a 11, and that's a 6 and an 11.
So you basically just and hide away everything. Yeah, it works fine for you. Is anybody else? It looks like Nicole is eating. She seems to be enjoying her little biscuit crumpet.
Sato, having very discreetly put away his brass knuckles, knife, and shotgun as much as possible before.
Well, the shotgun is a little difficult. I mean, it's a good meters tall, long. I mean,
I like to think that he had all of it in his arms when we were at the door. Like, okay,
everything
but
at
on
the
the
door
other
was
hand-
like very much holding it. As soon as he heard the old lady voice, he's like, "Oh no, it doesn't matter." Everything's kind of tucked in the back of his shirt.
Ardanna, You have a sniper rifle. That
Yep.
sniper rifle is taller than you. So
Okay.
are you carrying it openly, or do you use a carrying bag or
That
something?
depends.
Or a case?
It comes apart, right?
No, not this particular. This is not that kind of sniper rifle. This is
Okay.
this is a proper military, not special forces stuff. This is the one that a proper sniper would use in the field.
Okay. It would be in the van.
This isn't in the van. Okay.
But she does have a book bag with her pistol in it.
You could
it
probably
looks
have
like
that
a
in the
book.
shoulder. Yeah, but you could probably have that in the shoulder holster just hidden if you want to.
It's but it's a habit of hers. She always carries
Oh,
this
okay.
book bag, and in it is the pistol, so she can just pull it
so
open. And
that's your violin case alternative
Yeah.
to the old Tommy gun from the
Yeah.
40s. And okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Sato, Wabba, your shotgun is it's not huge, but it is an assault shotgun. It's actually a military weapon, not usually used by police forces, but some police units use it. Yours is fortunately legal, but it is, kind of conspicuous. Everybody can see it. So you can't really hide it unless you stash it in a carrying bag or something, or a carrying case. It doesn't have a drum magazine or anything, so you could just unload it and put it in the case if you want to.
This is going to be one of those questions that shows that I don't actually know much about guns. Is it possible to just kind of be wearing it on the back such that it's kind of like it's there, but it's clearly not, like it's there as in like it almost looks part of the uniform, but it's definitely not like, I'm not touching it clearly.
Yeah, you could probably arrange it so that it's not obvious that you're carrying it. It's a bit bulky, but if you want to, you can make a stealth check to hide it, so to speak.
He doesn't care that much. It's more so that he just wants to make sure the woman doesn't think that he's coming in here,
Well,
in a
you could just
threatening
sling
way,
it.
more of a, I'm just official.
You're just carrying it in the sling on your
Okay.
shoulder.
Yeah.
You do have one of the shoulder patch, didn't you? No, you do not have the.
I don't
Okay,
think so.
you're one of the outside contractors. So, but you're here with the police. Angelica has the Luna PD shoulder protection.
In that case, I think his main focus is going to be the brass knuckles definitely in the pocket, daggers put away, hands are probably just sort of casually in his pockets to hide some, casual bruises that may or may
we
not
can
be
take
there.
we can take a little peek at your particular dagger. It has qualities. It says armor piercing 1 and hidden 2. You have 2 daggers. Hidden 2 means that it's extremely easy to hide on your body. Okay? It's very difficult for someone to see that you're actually carrying them. Same basically goes for brass knuckles. I mean, they're not big, and if you put them in a pocket, someone will have to frisk you to find them. The only way to actually notice that you have any brass knuckles is that you're using them. So you can make a stealth check to hide the daggers, and I will allow you to hide the brass knuckles as well if you want to, or you can just say openly, I try to hide them. And if any of the non-play characters try to see if you're having any weapons, then I will tell you to make a stealth check, and I will make a observation check versus your stealth check.
Okay.
We'll be in a post
I think
roll.
that makes sense. In that case, I think he would actually try to hide them, but not overly so, such that if she were looking for them,
that you hide them so that you could basically quick draw them if you need it.
But he's
Don't
also
settle
kind
for
of
that.
curious because an apartment like this is just sort of in a mental muscle memory sort of thing. This would be a difficult hit, but also looks like the kind of person who's definitely acknowledges that they're living in that sort of a place. It's very clean. They've got bars. Clearly, they are concerned about that sort of an area that they're living in, but they don't seem to really be a part of it. So his big thing with her is
being part of the underworld or the criminal world. You're that's part of your background. This particular part of Luna City is gangland, basically. There isn't, open gunfights on the streets, but the gangs around here doesn't respect the law enforcement officers very much. They don't seek to confront police, but they won't also take any shit from them either. So this is probably one of those areas where it would pay off to reinforce your security if you can afford it.
Yes, trying to very casually just sort of sit on the couch as a person would, as he assumes a person would, but is also sitting on an arm.
As a usual person, as many people
as a human would, yes.
As a human would sit on the arm of a couch very casually.
Yeah. The two are casually sitting. Daniela is not sitting. She is very obviously looking and poking her nose where it doesn't belong, like under the couch, under the table. She's just doing everything.
Where's the cat?
Where's the cat?
You notice that her TV, she has a single TV. It's also on, and it's showing a program, a documentary about two brothers. Or is it three? You have difficulty to remember. There's something about them anyway. They claim to have some mystical powers, and they are threatening someone with peace. It's weird. It's a relative new phenomenon. They've been around for a while, but anything that you have stumbled into. You've heard about them. They call themselves the Brothers.
Very original. Do I find anything sus?
Well, that depends. Are you gonna make an observation check, maybe?
Hell yeah, and that's one of my expertise. That's one of my signature skills, observation.
Okay. So you take awareness, you add your expertise, and then you have your...
You know what? I will buy one more die to roll on this.
Okay, so when Daria buys one die from me, I get 2 dark symmetry points, which I can later use to, screw with you guys.
Yep.
Make things more difficult.
Thank you later.
Yeah, I'm going to thank you later.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just like really looking for anything sus, because she's already a snitch. She's way too clean. Daniela doesn't trust this.
Okay. So why don't you roll 3 d20 and we'll see how
yes,
many
sir. So
successes
on the first one I rolled a 3, and that's my expertise. Is that anything?
No, it's when you hit your focus. That's when we
I needed
activate
2.
things.
Well, Sag. I rolled another 3, so okay. I'll roll another die.
Yep.
Okay, and a 7. So it's 3 successes.
3 success. That's way more than you needed. You only needed 1. So that means 2 of those momentums. You can actually try to gather more information with those 2 extra momentums, or you can put them into the pool if you want to.
I want to gather more information. Like something is definitely not right here.
You see a lot of religious iconography around the room. There's some paintings with the brothers. There's what appears to be a little shrine.
So the guys on TV, she kind of like prays to them.
Yeah, she seems to be extremely religious or spiritual person.
And that's a cult. That's a culty thing.
Could be. You know that the brothers have been amassing a lot of followers lately. That's commonly known.
Okay. And still no signs of cat. Zero
Nope.
cat
You
energy in
did
this
not find
house.
any cat here. No.
Okay.
You
Well,
can see a little
while-
bowl with cat food and a little bowl with water. But
Okay.
it looks undisturbed.
While she like puts on like the fucking set postal
Kettle,
set
yeah.
kettle,
Water.
yeah, whatever. As she puts, I will gesture to Nicole and Sato to the weird paintings, like, and just weird gestures to show how sus it really is.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be any. Well, you can't really see anything at this time. Other than that, that's. You can see that the wallpaper doesn't appear to be new, but it's been patched on a few places, but with care. It looks like the home has been taken good care of.
Yes, just trying to get a bit more info from. I think at this point, Sato's pretty certain this woman's going to have limited information. Is just going to start asking. He is paying no attention to the whole cat thing. At most, he's happy there's not an animal around because usually those just get in the way. Like, have you ever been trying to like take a hit on somebody and you step on a cattail? Sucks. So
Yeah, like all of us have had a hit on a person.
Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just gonna ask. So, so you do you have a lot of trouble in this building? A lot of disturbances like this? And just sort of like very pointedly gesturing at the bars on the window.
Well, she's returning with the hot water, and she started pouring tea for everyone. No, this is a very quiet place. I try to keep to myself. I don't get many visitors, but things are calm around here. But I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. We've been asked to move, and the new apartment is awful. Just awful.
Having seen that, like, apartments were collapsed and just dilapidated on the way up here, that's an interesting claim. What's awful about it compared to here?
Well, I would have to be cleaning it for weeks before I could move in. And they want me to move before the end of the next month. Well, Clarence and Mary are going to help me to move. They are moving. We are going to be neighbors. And Clarence is going to help me do some of the cleaning. And I have promised I will mend his clothes. They're very nice.
The family, neighbors now?
Yeah, well, they live on the third floor, above me. In 303.
All
Do you
right.
see these two often? No,
Well,
that's
Clarence brings me all my deliveries and brings me my my mail every morning. He's a very nice man.
So,
And, the woman's name, I'm sorry, I missed it.
Mary?
Oh, Mary, thank you.
I'm
Do you see
confused.
her often?
Is the Mary
I
the one
don't
that
know.
screamed?
No, I don't think so. When the noise was the other day, Mary and Clarence weren't home. So I do not think it was Mary. And I saw Mary and Clarence just this morning. She looked fine.
You said that in exchange for cleaning, you'd be mending clothes.
Yes.
Does your Clarence have a lot of issues with repeated ripping of
He
clothes?
works hard at the yards. He's a very good worker, Clarence.
Mm-hmm.
But Mary is his wife.
Oh, well, she should be home, and so should be Clarence be.
Wait, so Mary and Clarence are together, but she doesn't mend his clothing. You do. What does Mary do?
Oh, well, Mary, I actually don't know. I've never asked her. I met her a few times, but I usually just meet Clarence.
Mary is the killer. Daniela says that out loud without any evidence.
We're going to wrap this up a little bit. Otherwise, Daria's going to drag this out.
Me? What?
Shame on you, Daria. Okay. So
wow, bullying
basically,
everywhere.
the old lady, she has a few things to say about some of the other apartment owners. You ask her about the manager, and she responds with, "I was always raised to believe that if you don't have something good to say about someone, then you shouldn't say anything at all. I have nothing to say about Mr. Diatoro." That's one of the things she mentioned.
Well, thank you so much for your help. I think we should get going. We do need to talk to the others as well.
Well, it was very good and nice to have you here. Please come visit me when I have moved. It would be so
absolutely.
Sato on the way out is going to, as I assume would be custom for a little old lady, is going to gently pat her on the head and tell her good day.
He's a fucking sociopath is what he is.
He's trying.
When you leave the apartment and the door is finally closed, you can hear the old lady go, "Well, Flower, wasn't that nice?" And you can hear a strong meow.
Is it a human meow or an actual animal meow?
No, actual cat noise.
Okay. Because I'm quite confident she's freaky, so you know.
Nicole just looks at her sleeve and then starts shaking it out over the stairwell. You see all these crumbs just falling out of her sleeve. Like, I'm so glad I didn't eat that. I didn't actually eat that.
We'll go back to Angelica and Vance. When you're done with Diatoro, what do you do?
Well, do we happen to notice that any other apartments on this first level is being occupied? Do we know that or not?
Well,
Could I suggest something, maybe?
Oh, yes, of course.
We know there's bloodstains. It's anything, bodily harm left behind is my specialty. Perhaps we check out the known sort of one suspicious thing we have so far is an area with bloodstains.
Yes,
figure out how old they are, perhaps.
Yeah. Where was that located again?
Third floor.
Third floor.
Third floor.
All right.
Yeah.
And
I was going to say that if you want to, you can make an observation check individually.
I shall.
2d20, is it?
Yes. If you want to, remember you can buy extra dice.
I have expertise in this. I can.
Yeah, I have 2 expertise. What does that mean? That I get to get
that means
+2?
Yeah, well, that means that no, that's not what it means. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
If you look at awareness, for Vance, your awareness is 8, and your expertise is 2. That means your target number becomes 10. 8 plus 2. So you need to roll. You need to roll 10 or lower, but you have a focus of 2. So if you roll a natural 1 or a natural 2 on those d20, let me know.
Okay.
And for Angelica, your target number is 10. So you can just roll. Yeah.
Oh,
well, 2d20, yeah?
Yes.
I rolled a 9 and a 6.
So 2 success. Okay.
2
Angelica?
successes.
2 2s.
Two twos. Unfortunately,
Two twos.
you don't have any focus in observation. That would have been
Mood.
awesome.
That's just me. It's just me.
Yeah. But between the two of you, and the difficulty was you can smell probably something like a meth lab. But, this is in the distant future. Some sort of drugs being cooked, made. From the corner in apartment 104.
Vance will signal to Angelica, and then before they go off, it's like, Angelica, I need to describe something. I need to tell you something. Only because Vance doesn't trust too many people. But Angelica, you're from outside the normal. Yeah, oh dear. Yes, the cameras. There is a potential kidnapping going on. We have to be very careful. There is a high-ranking, the daughter of a high-ranking person. Have you ever heard of Francois Peterson?
No, you haven't. It's just goes straight past you.
Yeah.
What? Who?
Well, he is a senior Imperial executive and someone who very much can cause us and our careers a lot of pain. So it's very important that we find this person alive. So
right.
you and I just need to work on that. I don't want to distract the others from their task. But this meth lab smells like a meth lab, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Shall we just bust in?
I'll reach in, just the holster put out. I'm gonna be like, I don't go in first. You can go in first, but I'll be right behind you.
I would not want you to go in first.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Would there be cookie crumbs falling on these guys now?
No. It's not the floor.
Shake it out. Yeah.
We're on the floor below. I don't think so.
No,
Unless there's-
she shook it out over the stairwell.
Oh, we lost someone, I
So-
think. Or no.
Oh,
Josh is playing with the overlays.
Well, Wabba disappeared and then kind of messed
I'm
up the
so
overlays.
sorry. I didn't realize that would do that.
Yeah,
That's
the
okay.
Zoom doesn't like it when you turn off your camera.
We'll not do
Yeah,
that
we
in the
got through
future.
it.
Sorry.
It's
You
fine.
get yourself a little window like that. I'm gone. And
That's
now I'm
smart.
back.
Yeah.
Except the autofocus and the white blinds.
So,
anyway,
how does Vance and Angelica kick the door in, basically? Because that's what I heard you wanted to
Do we
do.
want to kick the door in, or do we want to? I'm new to the system. Is there I know in D&D there's thieves tools. Is there lock picking? Can we do that?
I tell
Oh,
you what,
absolutely.
Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah. Oh, well,
You sort of have in the team the person to do this.
Let's bust right in.
Yeah, but
Well.
you split the team and they're upstairs.
Mhm.
Vance, you can by all means, as I would step to the side to give a good runway towards the.
Well, yes. Well, first, Lance will carefully turn the doorknob just to see if it might be unlocked.
It is unlocked.
That's why he's the
That's-
boss.
Turns the handle and slowly opens the door and takes a little peek inside with their P61 in hand.
Yeah, and you can just feel the fumes and vapors. They hit you like a brick, and you go, "Whoa!" And
I put out my cigarette quickly.
I need both of you to make a physique resistance check.
Oh no.
Resistance.
So some potent fumes. Physique.
Potent fume resistance. Physique. Okay.
Second attribute
Excellent.
to the bottom.
Yeah,
And
I have to roll an 8 or lower.
Well,
Can I
was
buy
going
a
to
dice?
Yeah,
You
I was
can
going to buy a
buy
die
a
as
dice.
well.
Okay, you're both
Yeah,
buying.
so we're on
one
3d20
dice.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Wait, can't you buy a success, or do I remember that incorrectly?
Yeah, you can, but you're gonna need those chronicle points when you fight the boss. So we're gonna save those for the
Alright.
very end.
Okay,
Trust me on that.
that's good because
Oh, that's good.
I'm good.
I,
I'm good.
I
I have 2 4s and a 14. I have 2 successes.
I have 1
Nice.
success and 2 failures.
2 failures. Those failures, did any of them roll a 20?
No, 18
No.
and 15.
Okay,
14.
so if you have focus in a skill, this is a requirement. You need to have focus, 1 or more. When you roll a 1 or the number that your focus are at, I think one of you has focus 3 in something. A few of you have focus 2, and almost all of you have focus 1 in some skills. But if you roll, then you actually cause a critical success. If you roll a 20, you roll a critical failure.
Got it.
And then bad shit happens. But you both succeeded. This was a difficult 1 check. So, Angelica, you generated 1 more success than you needed. Would you like to use it for something radical, or do you like to pool it for later use?
You know what? Because Daria didn't be a team player, I'm going to be a team player, and I'm going to pool it for everyone else later.
Oh. Well done. Vance appreciates that.
Welcome.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
my headphones died for a bit there. Sorry. So you pool those. That means you now have 6 momentum in the pool. Okay. You feel the vapors and you just wave it off. Oh man! And you can see 6 people with face masks, rebreathers actually, on the other side, properly geared to not inhale the fumes. They seem to be working at basically kitchen sink chemistry, producing something that probably is some sort of street drug. And they haven't noticed you. They seem to be very occupied with their work. In a corner, you can see a corner sofa. In there, you can see 3 guys basically strung out, and they are really enjoying the fumes.
Do I notice if any of them would happen to be this person I am looking for?
Well, you have seen a picture of her, and first of all, she's blonde. These guys, as far as you can see, none of them really qualifies as a blonde. Perhaps the blue-haired one was a blonde once, but it's clearly a guy, because otherwise she would have a pretty bad beard.
Okay.
Oh, I received a. I should just thank someone. Just gave me a subscription.
Oh, how delightful! Congratulations. Well, Vance will slowly pull the door shut and look over to Angelica and say, "This, I believe, is more of a side quest for today. When we have figured out what we're doing, we'll come bust these assholes, but let's continue on upstairs."
All right.
Yeah, they really don't seem to be paying you a lot of attention or really caring that you're there. One of them looks up, but he doesn't really seems to give a fuck.
Yeah, it's a little.
He can clearly see you through the door, even though you just basically open it a little bit to peek in. He can see you, and he just goes, "Go away, old man."
Angelica, we'll shoot this place up later. Let's head on. Let's head on up to
Just a disappointed sigh, and the handgun goes away.
Yeah, same, my friend, same. Vance really wanted the taste of blood, but that can be later. Vance senses that there might be a big baddie here someplace.
Yeah, we'll skip ahead a little bit, and you all kind of meet up on the second floor. And Vance, you kind of notice the other three. They look concerned, confused, and concerned.
Double concern.
That's
a lot of concern.
Yeah,
because that's the impression Tony, as the GM, got from the three men that went in and had tea and crumpets. They seem concerned and upset and confused and concerned.
Boss, we are concerned. We are very concerned because this lady is very suspicious, and apparently Mary doesn't sew the clothes of her husband enough. He has to, go to this weird lady. It's all very upsetting.
Vance understands how upsetting it can be. There's been some upsetting things going on downstairs too.
And you the rest, I'm going to allow this because it's good for the scene. And you can, from the clothing of Vance and Angelica, you can, damn, they've been at a party. And they left you out. You weren't allowed to join them.
Yeah, Nicole's just gonna wiggle her nose a little bit and just ignore that bit, and
Sato's a bit disapproving. Just see if had some fun.
We're nearing our first break time, and this is a perfect time to take a short break because things
Where we
are
judge the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going to go.
Boss knows.
Yeah. We're going to go from the RPing part of this little scenario to the "oh my God, help me, I'm dying" part.
Can we stay in the RP part then?
No, Dario, we can't.
come on, Nicole,
I get this
just
question
shut
every
down
Monday
one
as
thing.
well. Don't worry.
We'll meet in the Discord afterwards. We'll continue
take
this without
a
him,
short
so
break.
don't worry.
And we're back. Everybody had a good rest, and the team is now perched on the second level, where you just met up again after interviewing some fairly strange characters. Do the teams compare notes?
First, yes. Well, first, let me say that when we're done here, we gotta pretty much shoot up a meth lab that's downstairs.
Yes.
They didn't see us. They didn't see us peer in, but it is pretty heavy down there. So we need, if we need masks.
They definitely saw us peer in.
Yeah, Vance just got the impression they don't give a shit, so they're probably pretty heavily
Oh no, they didn't care.
medicated.
They saw us.
So what did you say?
It wasn't like you were stealthing or anything. You just opened the door.
Right.
Well, the lady who lives here is strange, even for an old woman. She talked about a cat that wasn't there, and there were no cat hairs anywhere. But then when we left, there was a cat meowing. And she had... the whole area was strange. Also, there's no vantage point for anyone to, if we wanted to use the apartment, that's a no. Just no. It's out. It overlooks a brick wall.
Fair. All right. Well,
Her neighbors
let's,
are a bit sketchy. when you get to the third floor, you might want to watch out for the one with the torn clothes and the one that can't fix torn clothes.
Definitely. Definitely sus. We all know mending is an important skill, and those who can't are probably with the Bauhaus. So let's go.
Wait, so we're not killing the grandma first?
Not yet. We'll, from what it
The
sounds
nice
like,
grandma,
I
she
bet,
offered you tea. She was
I
a
bet-
nice woman.
Yeah, with cyanide in it. Don't try to fool me.
Yes, it seems like maybe Grandma was probably a mutant. We'll have to take care of that later. But let's go investigate.
pistol?
Get as much- Well, I suggest we bring him out and we
You
start
suggest what?
walking up the stairs very carefully. Our presence has been.
Okay, Dad. I mean, boss.
informed.
Boss.
Be careful. Not here. Oh. All right. Van says go. We go.
Okay, I would like everybody to make an individual observation check. If you want to buy dice, let me know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy one.
Donna,
So
plus one
observation,
dice.
is it?
Yes.
Like famous words. I only have to, I've got a 10 in this. I'm good. I'm not gonna buy anything. Yeah, I got a 4 and a 13. One success.
I also
Yeah,
have
same.
one success.
Also
That
one.
was a six, so above my focus.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got a
success.
9, 11, and a 17, so that's 2 successes.
Okay, Ardanna, I'm gonna type something to you on Discord,
Yes.
little secret stuff.
Ooh, nice.
Secret.
I
I
like
can find you.
secret.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Also, speaking of secret tunnel, when you said she's sus, I understood where the cat was. She fucking vented. Okay, checkmate. We know what's happening.
Wait, do you mean this building has ventilation?
Jesus.
Mm,
Of course,
Sure.
At a,
Yes.
at a
yes.
card swipe for a weird reason.
I hope
Metal
not.
scan
Everybody
too.
loves
It's
that meth
really
lab.
wild.
That meth lab, though.
yes.
Guys, I got a task in MetLab. Can we go down?
Later.
I've got exposed
Side
wires.
quest. Side quest. Yes.
Jokes on you. It's
So-
all on the Mullis stream.
Yes.
Did
Sorry,
you get the
Tony,
message,
continue.
Ardanna?
Yep, I got it.
You can do it with it as you wish.
Yes, will do. Everyone's just waiting for me to do something right. But yeah,
Yes.
as
I'm
we're
ready. Just do
walking,
it.
as we're walking along, who would be closest? Because Nicole is gonna be probably at the back. She doesn't. But yeah,
She's the
whoever's
medic.
closest.
Uh,
Well, Nicole,
I would not
Nicole
pick
isn't the
front.
medic, but
well,
she's,
actually, right now you're just huddling, basically.
Yeah, okay.
In
Yeah,
I need to talk to, so
basically whoever isn't
Staircase.
directly in front of her could see Nicole just turn her head quickly and scan those metal wires hanging overhead and just slowly pan, like her eyes slowly panning along. I'm not sure who would be at the front or anything, but her head whips around and then just
For funsies, I am going to use 2 dark symmetry points to give
yay.
Sato, Baba, you're going to get something called Dread. If you look at your character sheet, there's a little pyramid at the very center. It says Dread there.
Mhm.
You can mark the very top there. From now on, everything that you do is 1 difficulty higher. So, because you just feel the back of the hairs on the back of your neck, they're just standing straight out. You don't know why, but you can feel something is very wrong right now. And that's something I can do with dark symmetry points. One of the things that I can do, I can cause dread, for instance, for this particular scene that we're in right now. If you want to, you can use a full round action to shake it off. That's one of the things. You just refocus your brain here and now and just drop it. If you want to do that, you do a willpower test that's equal to your current dread, which is 1. And if you succeed, you just shake it off.
Like Taylor Swift.
So he would need to roll a 1 on a d20 though. Sato would. That's incredibly.
No, she does need to 1 success. She does a mental strength
on a willpower
test. Yeah. So, and remember, you have focus on willpower, and if you do roll a 1, that would be a critical success. And let me know if you do that.
Okay. I think, can I do that now? This seems like a good time
absolutely.
to make it not go up.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to teach everybody what dread is. This is something that the previous guys never really experienced.
So this is like the doily zoom on Sato for a second. They're like whoosh.
Yeah, she just feels ice crawling over her back, and it's very uncomfortable. Makes her a little. Her heart beats a little faster, and she's not scared really, but she's wrong something. So Wabba, if you want to do that, you can do it.
Okay. So roll 2 dice, willpower check.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. I got a 19 and a 1.
Nice.
Wow, okay. The 19 is kind of good that you actually roll, because if you look at that pyramid that we talked about, when you cross a level, which you did with the first one, things on the second level start to happen. Everything means that it's just a D1. Everything becomes a difficulty 1 harder, but also your repercussion range increases. So now you get repercussions on 19 and 20s. Okay? But you did roll a 1, which is for you a critical success. So we can start with the easy part. We can start with that you remove your dread. So now it's gone. You shook it off. You're good to go again. However, there's a repercussion. As the GM, I can choose a few different things that happens during repercussion. This was a shake-off action, and there's a list of things that I could use. Let's see if I actually has it. If it's in there. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to use this one. Panic. The character takes stock of a situation and finds only reasons to despair. The character suffer 1 dread. So you succeeded removing it, but you get a new one. Because
lame.
You see the same thing that Ardanna's seeing. And I'm going to type that as a secret message to you on Discord. If I can find you. There we are.
This is now a psychological thriller.
Secret message.
As this is happening, Danielle is just like picking up the crumbs that Nicole shook off at some point and just eating them because nothing to do. That's pretty good.
You're suspect of them having cyanide in it.
Yeah.
Now it's got like spice. Floor germs and cyanide. Okay.
Yeah, some spice on it.
There you go, Wabba.
Vance approves of that.
Okay. So Sato, as you know, in this group, just walking, kind of feels weird for a sec, just kind of does a bit of deep breathing, looking up, and then just starts hyperventilating again. Just, okay, no.
What's going on, Sato?
Sato, pull it together.
No, No, yeah.
You all right?
Just, you guys smell. Let's go. Come on, keep watching.
The rest of you can clearly see that Sato, being of Asian descent, is somewhat paler than he was before, for some reason. But seems to calm down after a few seconds. You will remain, Wabba, you will still have that dread for the rest of this scene, unless you choose to try and check this one off as well. You can repeat. We're not in combat, so you can, in theory, repeat this until you lose it if you want to. But for the cinematic, I would suggest we keep it.
That's fair.
And it's good for the scene that you keep it, and which is also kind of part of the Mutant Chronicles and the 2D20 system, is that to accept inflections that helps and moves the scene along for the good of the scene. So Sato, you're a bit nervous as of now. I keep calling Vance Dave for some reason. I don't know why, but Vance, as the fearless leader, what's the next step for your investigation team?
Next step, we go upstairs to the 3rd floor, and Vance will lead up the stairs. But everyone, be careful. Step slowly. Let's not try to raise any more suspicion. So we'll try and go as quietly as we can. So is that
as you arrive at the 3rd floor, you can clearly see not large pools of blood, but someone maybe have a broken nose or something. There's some blood trails, and they lead to. Hold on, I need to check which apartment that was. I think it's 304. Yeah, 304. It's the same apartment as the gangs were, but on the 3rd floor. 304 in the corner. The door to this particular apartment is missing. And you can see straight into it. And in the room, there's a single chair and just a light bulb illuminating all the room. The chair is facing the window, which is also gone. There's no bars here, so you could, in theory, just jump straight out of the window if you wanted to. You can see some of the blood.
This is the second time DM said about jumping out of the window. don't think I didn't notice that. What the hell's wrong here?
I think he's just saying we have a way out.
Yeah, exactly. There are ways out.
This is getting very meta.
But the windows is straightforward from the door. For those that are checking the map, and there's just a brick wall, red brick wall on the other side. You can't really jump to it because there's nothing to grab onto. But the window's missing. Around the chair, it's a simple wooden chair, IKEA model 10 years ago or something like that. There's some small driblets of blood on the floor. And that's all you see in this apartment. For some reason, the corner on the upper right side next to the window seems used, and you don't have to do an observation check.
Hello?
Does it?
My headphones are killing me. They're getting old. You can see that it's cleared of dust. Someone's probably been sleeping there or something. The rest of the room is just a little bit murkier. There's dust everywhere, but in the corner, it looks like someone's been sleeping there.
Vance will turn to Angelica and say, "This is why we brought you here. Do what you need to do."
I'm just going to call it shovel here. This looks like a torture room. A chair under a light, blood around it. This is a torture room.
Yep.
Can I do a medicine check to see how old this blood is?
I would prefer if you made a science check.
A science check. Okay.
Which is the
let's
same
see
thing.
what it is.
Medicine is
Okay,
more,
that's still 12.
Yeah, it's a little bit more,
That's okay.
handing out drugs against ailments. It's surgery and that part. This is forensics, and that would be science.
Blinded by that science.
I've got a target number of 12 in this. But fuck it, I'll buy an extra dice anyway.
Yeah.
You
Pokemon.
can't buy more than one.
Yeah, do it.
You can buy up.
Okay, I'll buy 2 more dice then, because you said it.
Vance approves of that.
That's a good man. Good man.
My dread point here is cautioning you to maybe not.
I'm doing it anyway. 4 dice, let's go. Let's
Wabbajackwagon
go.
is writing already.
For the scene.
Okay,
Red.
this is a 2, a 6, a 4, and a 3. That's 4 successes.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Nice.
stonks right there. Nice.
Isn't there a couple critical in there?
No, unfortunately, my
no.
science is 12 with expertise 1. I've no focus on it.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to scam my way into medicine, because I have a focus of 2 on that.
I figured as much, but I'm sorry. This is science.
No worries. No
you
worries.
quickly did, because your momentum pool is already full. Burn everything for speed and information. That's my suggestion. Otherwise, those
All right, let's do it.
will just go poof. Okay, so you determined that someone's been sitting in this chair and probably cutting themselves. This is not a torture room. The blood spots on the floor are driplets, not something someone would get from being tortured. Someone's been gently cutting themselves, staring at the window. That's the what you determine. And you've seen teenagers do this before.
Okay, can I go to the window and just look out the window to see what they could have been looking at?
The brick wall. That's it.
Oh,
The
there's
same brick
nothing.
wall.
Yeah, it's the red. Yeah, it's just a red
can-
brick wall.
Can
The brick
Sato
wall is the
look
killer.
out the window and down?
Oh, absolutely. You lean over and look down, and there's a small alley. There's a good 3 meters across to the other building.
But
and
nothing
you can see
down.
Yeah, let me finish, please. You can see the barbed windows on the floors below you. They have bars to protect them. And at the very bottom, you can see some trash cans. Junk, basically. Parts of the building has landed here. Parts of it has collapsed, and some of it seems to have ended up downstairs. Okay, it is wrong. Maybe you could just jump from here without actually hurting yourself. It's not that high due to the debris that's below it.
So, if I remember right, and if I remember right, the others would probably share this, but didn't the manager say that there was a religious kook living up on this floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So, if Angelica shares their thoughts on
Oh well.
okay, so Nicole just thinks for a moment, and would it be like what were they called? My education wasn't that good, but like way many years ago on Earth, there was people who did do this for religious reasons.
There were many
Like-
religions.
Hurting themselves.
make a mysticism check.
And you said the windows below have bars, so this is right over the Sus grandma's apartment.
No, this is not above. She's on the other side of the building, but it's the windows below you seem to have the same bars.
Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, my target number was 10, and that's a 4 and a 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Too difficult to do. Yeah, there's been some religions that's encouraged self-mutilation in this fashion. But this, well, you don't see in this room, because it's basically an empty room. The kitchen, all the kitchen appliances and storage and everything has been torn out. There's just some sockets in the wall where plumbing should go. All the power sockets has been torn out. So there's only the one light bulb actually working, and it's lit. It's just empty. If this was religious,
Yeah.
maybe you should see some religious paraphernalia, but you don't see any of those. I need everybody to make another observation check.
I want to mess with the group and just say I'm going to buy 2 more dice.
Absolutely.
Can we use
you're
all
making
of our? Can we use all of our momentum to help in any way?
You can use momentum to re-roll dice, or you can use momentum to gather more information, or you can use momentum to speed things up. But for this particular check, you can't speed it up. I know why you don't, but it's one of the things of the scenario that prevents it. But you could get more information if you want to.
And how many more dice more are we allowed to buy?
Up to you can buy 3 extra. In theory, you could end up with as much as 8 dice. In theory,
All right.
So
there are some talents that allows for extra dice above 5.
Okay, well, count me
Would
in for
everyone-
2 more dice, please. Yes.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry. Yes. Yes. Yes, Nicole.
Would everyone be okay if I use the momentum to re-roll a die?
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's what will allow that.
Because that was a 20.
Oof.
So
right.
I have a
rolled
question.
4.
I also got a 20, but can I use my sharp senses to re-roll that on an observation test?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I also just used my sharp.
That's a
senses.
1 instead.
No.
That is
Oh,
stinks.
Oh.
So,
I could have used my sharp senses instead.
Yeah.
Saw that. Just saw
All
that.
of us have
But
sharp
yeah.
senses. Let's go.
Ardanna,
got a
I also
3
have
instead,
sharp-
so
I
you-
also, I
Okay,
also have
one
sharp
at a time.
senses.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody, one at a time. Ardanna,
Go ahead.
how many successes?
2.
Okay.
A 3 and an 8.
3 and 8. Dez, how many successes?
I have 18 and a 1.
So 1
So
success.
that's is the 1 a critical? Because I got a 1 on the dice.
No,
That's a
you
critical
don't
success,
have.
isn't
You're playing Angelica, and Angelica doesn't have focus.
Oh, there's
in.
okay.
Focus.
So it's still just 1 success for you. If you had focus, it would have been 2 successes. Wabba,
Oh, okay.
how many successes?
1 success.
1 success. Rishi?
I have 2 successes, but I'd like to roll this because of my sharp sense. Let me roll 1 more.
Okay.
That is just another failure, so 2 successes. Not a critical
Daria?
failure, just a.
Also
Okay.
2 successes.
Okay. So for you that have 1 success, you don't see anything. Okay. The rest of you that has 2 successes, you really feel like someone's observing you, and in the corner of your eyes, you can see an eye watching you.
Like on that TV.
Yeah. And when you turn your head, there's nothing there.
This is where they made that prank show. This is the stage.
Sato's gonna pick up the chair and throw it out the window.
Whoa.
Okay. And it falls, and you can hear it smash to the ground below you. You're
Yeah,
not in this
next-
situation.
Part of this was to judge whether or not the fall would kill a person, but also part of it was just, I'd really like to smash something out of a window. Does it?
You seem very
splatter?
tense, Sato.
Well, if you wanna try and see if you can jump from here, I presume you're gently dropping it outside and not throwing it down. And if you gently drop it, it survived mostly.
Mostly. Broken bones. Just broken bones. Just. They'd survive. It's fine.
There's stairs down. You don't have to do this.
You would everyone would see Nicole just slowly opening her bag, trying to take out the pistol, slowly closing the bag again, putting bag back on her shoulder, and just
Where was the eye, by the way?
You just kind of saw it in the corner of your own eye, so to speak. And when you turn your head to look, it's gone.
Are there ghosts in this universe?
That's about to be 5.
As far as you know, there's no such thing as ghosts.
Okay.
There's
See,
no
from
So
the
that-
sound of
no,
it, I
like-
think if anyone believes in ghosts, it's probably Daniela. Just a thought.
First of all, how
There's no
dare? Second,
such
you're
thing
right.
as Ghosts, that's bullshit.
She has a rosary.
Sorry.
Vance will. You see Vance reach into his pocket, and you can hear the sort of muffled tingling of metal, and it's very distinct for those that know the sound of dog tags. And he's just holding them, and you can hear them like making noise in his pocket. It's like he's reaching them for some strength. Says,
He also has a rosary, but his one is a soldier rosary.
Soldier's rosary, yes. Vance will continue. We'll now call it that. Is there anything else we can merit from this place?
Well, there's another apartment, presumably where Mary lives.
Well, yes, well, let's continue on, and let's open all the doors. Where is this Mary person?
We're going to rush this on a little bit, and
please do.
you determine that
Drag
there
it.
is no one else living on this floor, contradicting the manager and the old lady, both claiming that there's supposed to be someone living up here. There's supposed to be a couple and a young couple. 2 couples supposed to be living up here, but you see no traces of that.
Is the room that the room that we considered like not to be quite torture room, is that above the crazy cat lady?
No, it's above the meth lab.
I was above the meth lab. Okay.
Yeah. There's a floor between the meth lab and this, though. So
Right.
there's
Meth
another
lab is
floor.
1, 3, right. There's a whole nother second floor here. All right.
I don't know enough about meth. Help me out, gang. Does it induce hallucinations?
That's what I was gonna say. The whole ventilation thing. If there were
Yeah,
venting
they
meth
vented
around,
the fucking meth ghosts into this house.
Meth isn't a hallucinogen like other drugs, mushrooms or PCP or LSD. Meth is methamphetamine. It is a stimulant. It is a pick me up. It's a kicker, and too much of it makes your heart go boom. Seen it in the service a bit. So, your theory is maybe that is venting around and causing what's happening.
Yeah, meth ghosts.
Meth ghosts.
It's like stronger than a real
I
ghost.
think we don't need to worry
No,
about that.
some
Now,
meth.
if they were ayahuasca ghosts, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah. All right. What our best bet is old cat lady.
So we're killing her. Are we finally on the same page?
Arresting her. We are arresting.
Oh,
her.
wait, boss, I have an idea. I have something which is called
Right.
Life of Crime. So I can have a cool conversation with criminals, say meth cookers, to like level with me. Like, hey guys, are there actually ghosts here? Like, have you heard anything? And then we can kill the lady. How about that?
So, let me check
I'll take
something real
suggestion.
quick.
Let me hear what your
Funny.
thoughts. The rest of the group, real quick. Hear your thoughts.
I think we get Nicole to go out to the van and get her sniper rifle. Perhaps.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that.
There is
as
another
well,
floor above you.
Oh, there's a fourth
I would
floor.
like her to have her rifle.
Oh yeah, there's a fourth
All right.
floor.
Well,
I mean, the
sir,
old lady, she walks real slow. She may well just confuse her floors.
Sir, I will go
God
down
bless
to the
all the
van
fourth floor.
and get the rifle because I didn't. Oh, sorry. Yes, run.
Yes, go.
And I'll meet you on the 4th floor, or
Tell you what, you go now, get it. We'll meet you right here before we go up to the 4th floor. All right?
okay, right on. And yeah, Nicole will run down to the van, grab the rifle,
Okay.
check
Nicole,
it so that it's loaded, and
you can
yeah.
you can make an athletics or an acrobatics to just bullet it down the stairs and back up again, whichever you want.
And Nicole was
That is absolutely going to be an acrobatics. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 1 die for that. Raise the
Thank
stakes
you.
a little bit more.
Go ahead, you.
Why
Also,
not?
when the GM says thank you, that's
You know you messed up. Yeah. She face plants
so. How many
into
repetitions
a
did you-
wall.
You know.
Okay.
I rolled 3 failures out of 3.
Wow.
Oh my
No,
god.
you get to the bottom. You don't
Yeah.
face plant without a repetition here. So basically, you get to the floor, bottom floor, and the wind just leaves your lungs, and you can just go.
Okay. Yeah, because one of those was a 19, so that was really close.
I gotta get a new headset. This is the third
Okay.
time the game up. Anyway, you get to the bottom floor, and you just all energy just leaves your body. You damn it!
Mhm.
Oh, I need to spend more time in the gym.
Yeah.
So
She's
you
not
take
a-
a slow, you take a slow walk out to the ground. When you get to the building entrance, you can make. No, I'm going to type something for you. That's how we're going to do this. You don't have to.
Just if anyone has children and you envision that you told them, okay, hurry up now, and then they hurry up and just bite it
Yep.
on the stairs, they're like, it's all your fault. Then it's like,
Yeah. No, if I had actually gotten 3 successes, she would have slid down the banister all the way down.
of course, yeah.
Nice.
But I just imagine her like taking the last step a little bit, like she missed the last step and goes, oh, okay.
All
We're good.
Just rolls her ankle
footless
slightly.
style. Yeah.
It's like, I'm good. And then like, okay, not good.
Nobody saw that.
Yeah.
Anybody looking? I meant to do that.
Yep. You know, one of them was a 19, and I was like, ooh, close one.
Yikes.
There's a lot of Tony's writing, huh?
I had to think how to formulate.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
amongst
the van is full
yourselves.
of meth ghosts. Yeah, I understand.
Meth
Yeah,
ghost,
yeah.
I heard of that
Okay.
band. They're out of Sweden.
Right.
Nicole
I'm not worried. You're worried.
stops and just still with her pistol in hand walks. No one would see this, but yeah, because of what Tony just sent me, she's gonna go over to the manager's door and just test the door handle.
It's
Carefully.
open.
Okay.
It's not. It's unlocked.
So she's gonna gently push it down and push the door open. Is the TV still on that high volume?
Yeah, and all of them. Remember, there was a
Okay.
pile of them standing together.
Yep.
And as you, I'm gonna have to type some more. And,
Because then she wouldn't worry too much about, hinges screeching and stuff.
We're just playing tic-tac-toe with the blood that is on the floor.
Vance has to think second about bringing this team out to the field again.
You don't think we're the epitome of professionalism? What do you mean?
I'm trying to think of what successes we've gotten as a group, and I'm struggling to think of many.
Keep looking, yeah. Keep thinking.
Yeah, there's.
yeah,
I figured out the cause of why the
Ardanna,
person there was so much
I would
blood.
like you to make a willpower test.
Okay. Willpower is there. Okay. Let's see. Don't fail me now, guys. Come on. 2 successes. Yes.
That's not enough.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
whoa. We're getting into that
Yeah,
part of the
that's
game.
not yeah. This was a D4. I get to
Oh.
roll damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, who said
Ooh.
we'll never see her again? Yeah, that
Yeah.
person was right.
So, Ardanna,
Uh-huh.
at the bottom right, you have something called corruption soak.
Okay.
That
Good.
one- yeah, it's a 2, and everybody in this team has 2. You can have more or less. It can even be a 0. But for you, you have 2. However, you are taking 4 mental damage. Now, in order to soak those, you get to roll 2d6. And
Okay.
every dice that shows a 1 or a 2 will soak corruption damage.
Emotional
Come on.
damage.
Nice.
It's no Russian
That's
phrase,
1.
it's equivalent.
I got a 2 and a 7. No, 2 and a 4.
2 and a 4.
6. Hello.
So,
Yes.
so the 2 soaks 2 points. That means out of 4 damage, you soak 2 damage. You could have soaked both of these.
Okay. Yep.
So for right now, you can just tick off that you're taking 2 mental damage, and the first time you take damage, you also get 1 dread.
Okay, so where do I put, like... Okay,
There's a long line of
Yep.
unmarked. Yeah. You can
And
just start from left to right.
Okay, and 1 mark of dread.
Yeah. And we're gonna leave you there for a little bit.
It'll be fine.
If you wanna screw.
This
I'm
adds
sorry,
to the
Tony.
dread.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's exactly.
There we go.
If you want, if your
Screaming.
character wishes to scream really loud in,
Oh,
You
that
know,
depends on
that
what
was- that was-
she's...
that was painful. That
Yeah.
was painful. It was mental damage.
did you
but
see
it was-
any...
felt physical.
Yeah, well, I have migraines. I know how that feels.
Yeah, I get migraine attacks sometimes, and this is pretty much it.
Yeah.
So if you want to scream out in pain, you can do that, trying to alert the others.
Yeah, would she have managed to see anything on the floor before she took damage? Like
I
the manager?
want you to make the choice of screaming or not before I continue.
Okay, now she would have... she would have screamed out in pain. Just clutching
okay.
her head.
I could make this, that Ardanna makes an athletics roll to scream as loud as possible. And then the rest of you make an observation versus her athletics. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say that the team, you hear a large scream from below the stairs in the direction where Nicole ran. And we're going to go back to the team, the rest of the team, led by Rishi. What's your reaction to this?
So we do
First
we do
responder
hear the
instincts.
scream. Yeah. Right.
I just bolt. I'm like, first responder.
Yep.
Gone.
We're running. running.
I'm jumping out the window.
Angelica takes point.
No,
Yeah, okay.
Of course you are jumping out the window.
Daniela, stay with me.
What?
Angelica, Sato, go help.
We're separating.
Okay.
Daniela, I need you here with me.
Split to the party.
Okay, Dad. I mean, boss.
Okay. So who's running down? Angelica and
Sato.
Sato.
Sato was about to jump out the window, but hearing a command, right, I'll go down the stairs.
Yeah. Right now, maybe the window is a better choice. Do you want to dash down the stairs? That's wet, slippery, and sticky, and
Jumping out the window.
I'm just running down the stairs.
You love
Okay.
those windows.
So-
we'll start with Angelica. Do you want to do the acrobatics or athletics check? You can pick.
I'm gonna do. See, my athletics is a lower number, but I have focus in it. My acrobatics is a higher number, but I don't have focus. So I'm gonna do athletics. How many dice am I allowed by this time?
Please, please.
You always start with 2 dice, and you can buy
Okay.
up to 5. So you can buy 3 of me if you really want to.
I'll buy 3, and I'm gonna roll 5
Okay.
dice total.
Okay, cool.
Because I gotta hit a 6 or 9 or lower, but I want to see if I can hit a focus on this. All right, 5 dice. Let's
That'd be
go.
cool.
Oh no.
Okay, this is actually very, very cool. So I got a 1, which is within my focus. I got a 2, which is within my focus. And then I have 3 failures. So I have 2 criticals and 3 fails.
Okay. So when you have a critical success, you generate 1 extra success. So
So total 4
so-
success.
Yeah. There's the difficulty was 2 to get to the bottom. So you have generated 2 extra. So I'm gonna give you the sprint bonus. You really do it super fast. You basically hurl yourself over the edges and caution.
Yep, like Mission Impossible style.
Yep. First responder, baby.
I can't hear you again.
Technical difficulties. We'll be back soon.
If you have the tech goblin swords, please use those.
Sorry, Tony. Yes, I'm afraid your microphone is.
The problem
dead.
is, if it's the headphones, he also can't hear us. So
Right.
that's where the issues come in.
Does anyone know Australian Sign Language?
Why
Swedish.
Australian? He's not Australian.
That's
That would make it
true.
even more
He's not.
confusing.
That would, but that's a funny
Now?
now, isn't it?
Yep.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Damn
Yes.
it. Fudge me.
We'll start
Okay,
a fund for new
let's see.
headphones for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. I do have a spare part which I can use as a Bluetooth. Maybe I should switch to those.
Do what you must. Do what you must.
Yeah, sure.
So,
We can take a quick
Oh, that was
break
pretty
if
tight.
you want to tag out
Right?
for a little minute.
Oh, maybe take this opportunity to let everybody know that I will be DMing a quick six session Curse of Strahd spooky short campaign on my Lady Saito's channel, starting in 2 weeks on Tuesday
Very
nights.
nice.
So,
Heck
thank you.
yeah. Tuesday nights.
that
What
would-
time is that?
Oh, that
yeah.
would be Eastern. That would be 9 p.m. Eastern time zone.
So 9, I think that's 9. No, that would be about 7 a.m. AWST.
7 a.m.
Great.
Early morning
You
breakfast.
guys hear me?
Yes,
there we go.
That's so much
There we
better.
go.
Yes.
I took the moment to self promo.
No,
Very nice.
absolutely. Please do. Tell us again when we do our sign-offs. But yes. Alrighty, I was just stepped in there for a moment. Tony, continue.
Thank you.
My bet is that Sato is the one who survives.
Oh, you're starting a Deadpool now, huh? It's already there's a Deadpool in chat. Everyone.
They're worried and therefore probably going to run. That would be the sensible call. Particularly with Angelica buying all them dice. All right,
Until someone stops me, I'm buying as many as I can on every roll.
Stop him.
Nobody runs from a one shot. Nobody runs from a one shot. Let's go.
Nobody runs into TTRPG.
Can you just look at Wabba's face?
I'm gonna jump from
someone
this
is
one
running.
shot. I'm jumping.
Okay, what'd you say, Tony? Okay,
okay.
Tony, go ahead. Take control.
Yeah, thank you. Angelica, you arrive at the bottom, and you can see Nicole standing in the corridor, grabbing her head like she's in pain. And Ardanna, what you see in the floor inside the apartment, you can see the building manager on the floor, on his back, just above his shoulder, between his shoulder blades, a power cable, a very thick one, maybe 2-inch wide, is jammed into his back. And you can see sparks in his back, and he is struggling mightily.
Hearing someone behind her, Nicole is just gonna look around, and you can clearly see like cold sweat and stuff, and well, Angelica can see like unfocused eyes, and so, oh good, the manager needs help.
I'll go to like assess what treatment can be given in this situation.
Touching him looks very dangerous. He seems to be conducting electricity, and you don't have any equipment for that. Maybe the mechanic in the group could do this.
Who is the mechanic in the group again? It's
Who do you think?
Does everybody?
I'm just fishing with my dad. I am big chilling on the third floor.
I'll shout for Daniela.
Does everybody have
to.
radios? Does everybody have a radio?
Nope, you're the only one.
Nope. All right. Very well.
Wait, if he's
Too
the only one
expensive,
with the
budget
radio,
cuts.
who does he talk
Budget
to
cuts.
with it?
Himself.
Home base. Myself.
I see.
While the rest of the team trying to figure out how to, do something with the building manager. Sato, you climbed out the window, I presume, and lifted yourself down and let go? Or did you actually just do the Schwarzenegger jump?
I think seeing with the kind of acrobatics skill that he's got, I think Sato would have done the careful route, being knowledgeable that let's minimize destruction of my legs.
Yep. And if you want to use athletics or acrobatics, that's okay. You could maybe even, if you're really carefully, you could maybe even lower yourself down so that you could stand on the bars protruding just a little bit below you, or land gently on them, or using them as a sort of halfway down to the ground without going all the way, if you want to try that.
That would be helpful, because it sounds like 2 jumps would probably be easier than the 1 all the way.
Yeah. So if you want to do acrobatics or athletics to do that, I'll allow either or.
Okay, I'm gonna try acrobatics. I'm gonna go with the group and buy 1.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Howard.
Also,
Howard.
please tell me, do you scream parkour as you go down?
So I think Sato's too cool to say it out loud, but internally
Yeah.
he's whispering to himself. Ooh, okay. Oh boy. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so that is 1 success and 2 failures.
1 success is all you needed.
On acrobatics. Okay.
Yeah, because you're you have the dread, right? You needed 2
yes.
success. Oh yeah, you're still shaking. You needed 2. You needed 2. Yeah. So you
Forgot about my
gently
dice.
lower yourself down, And as you're let go for the maybe 50 centimeters drop or something like that, you slide off the bars all the way down. I'll allow you to do an athletics, try to grab those bars and to sort of break the falling speed a little bit if you want to.
Okay.
Remember,
I still use. Yes.
Yeah. In order to succeed with it, this is going to be a very difficult role for you. This would be a normal D2, but because you're dread, this will be a D3. So you need at least 3 success to succeed with this.
Can momentum be used to help out?
No, not for this.
Okay, I believe
You
in
need
you.
to
Dice.
succeed first. Yeah. So how
And
many
I've still
dice
got
do you
all
want to buy?
3. Do I still have the 3 from buying 1?
No, you need to buy new dice.
Oh,
This is a
okay.
new test.
I'm gonna buy 2 dice.
Okay, that's cool.
So 4 total.
You're making me very happy.
I don't like that. but
Rookie
okay.
numbers.
I
Yeah,
know.
we die to the economics of this game, not to the bad guys.
I have yet to be punished for it, and this is just stinks.
Oh, you
Oh,
will. We all
everyone
will for
else
your
will.
actions.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Athletics. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I got. Oh my gosh, I think I got 4 successes.
Ooh, nice.
The dread does not raise the target number, right?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I got a 2, 12, 7, 3, and my target number is a 13.
Hell yeah.
Well
Nice.
done.
Awesome.
Allons-y.
So you basically, your palms are burning. You just because you basically use them to break your fall, and you land somewhat gently on some sharp pieces of concrete and other rubble, and a chair. Because,
How did that get here?
yeah, nobody knows. It's a mystery. It doesn't belong here anyway. And you're on not quite the street level. You're basically between ground level and second floor. The concrete is, lifting you up a bit, but you're standing there, and I'm not going to do this again. That was stupid.
I'm stressed. That's
Yeah.
fair. At that point, I think having how that went, just gonna. Oh boy, yeah, I'm real sorry about whoever's screaming. I'm just gonna do the real careful scoot the rest of the way off this to get to the ground level towards the screaming. Slight less urgency.
Yeah, you go around the building to the entrance, and when you get to the entrance, you can see Angelica trying to decide if she can do something with the building manager, and there's also Ardanna holding her head like she would,
Bad headache.
Nicole.
instant,
Really bad
Yeah,
headache. Yeah, Nicole.
instant migraine.
Yeah.
Sato, can you go back upstairs and get Daniela?
Climb up!
No,
Sato, knowing nothing about mechanics or medicine at all, who is of no use other than just punching things, yeah, okay.
Oh, buddy.
Deep breath and start booking it back up the stairs.
Oh, no.
Okay,
And is going
want-
to yell a bit on the way. Maybe
Yeah,
the voice will reach.
I'd like you to make a you're physically well trained. You're pretty strong, and just making an acrobatics check to not slip in the stairs.
Right, okay. Okay, that is a 10 and an 18, so that is 1 success, which is
well,
still
you-
not enough for dread.
No, so that's 0 success. You-
You can't even go up the stairs. Oh my god, poor
it's
guy.
not that bad. You get up the stairs, but you get to the second floor, and First, you threw yourself basically out of the window, and now you have to go up again. And you feel that no, that's stupid. So
Halfway
you
through.
just yell as loud as you can for
Daniela! Daniela, come here. Please.
and Daniela and Vance, you can hear them screaming for Daniela.
Oh, okay. Daniela, let's go. We'll both go now.
Can you carry me?
Okay. Piggyback style.
Yes.
How tall is the ceiling?
Enough.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Promise relief, I'll allow it.
Right, so
You get to the bottom, and you get to the bottom, and the rest of you can smell bacon. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
can
I
see
probably
that poor
have-
building manager, he's smoking by now, and
So, As a mechanic, do I have the cool gloves that protect from like electricity? Can I just like put on a glove and yoink it?
absolutely. I'll see.
Yoink it.
Yeah, you try, and it seems like it's jammed in there. And when you do that, he starts to stand up, and you can see small sparks in his eyes, and he's looking at you in a very, very strange way.
Okay, another question. The cable is presumably going to somewhere. Can I cut the cable so the electricity stops if I can't take the cable out?
Yeah, the cable seems to go to the pile of TV.
TVs,
Yeah.
The fucking TVs. Can I just cut it with my cool mechanic scissors?
Yeah,
have
but
those.
when he stands up, he starts to reach for you.
Guns
no
out,
touching.
everybody. Let him have it. Guns out, everybody. Let him have it.
All right, just we're the police. I'm back.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
that's
Put him
right.
down.
Here we go.
Put him down.
As soon as Van says that, you
Oh.
see Nicole just
Mhm.
and
We're going
go
into-
behind the door.
Yeah, for the first time, we're going into combat. And the way this works is that because you're the heroes, and this is a hero-based system where the players are meant to be heroic. So you always start fights unless you're in an ambush situation. Also, the team decides who goes first. I can use dark symmetry points to interrupt the order and steal my place and tell, okay, I'm gonna go. So I could pay 2 dark symmetry points to start the fight anyway, and you could say, bad GM, and that's all you can say. You can curse as well.
We
But
don't
I'm
need to
not gonna
worry.
do
We
that.
bought like no dice. We're gonna
yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, we're chilling.
But I want to save those dark symmetry points for the main fight.
This is
Ouch.
And Vance, because Rishi, because Vance instigated this, you can decide who goes first. You just order them to execute this poor guy.
He's
building
dead
manager.
already.
So I think we shall go Nicole first with the sniper rifle. Vance
She doesn't have that
second.
yet.
Oh, I thought you went and got got it.
She didn't
No,
have time.
Sato,
she
you're
opened the door
outside and you
first.
didn't pick it up. How dare!
Sato, run away, take the sniper rifle, come back.
Looking
But she does have
over,
a
it's like
pistol.
I like
Yeah,
Nicole.
I
you
posted
got
a little
never
picture
mind.
on Discord for you. You can see the building manager's face kind of transform.
Oh, he's a cutie, aren't he?
Oh
he's
no,
a cutie.
no,
That's-
no. Nope.
Wow.
Those lips tell a secret.
Look at that. Yeah, look at that kisser. Look at that beautiful kisser
Those
right there.
Those non-lips right
No.
there. Now, when you
No.
say daddy, that's
Just-
what I think of. So let's,
We did not. Thank you. We didn't need that. Okay.
right?
That's not Vance speaking. That's the player.
I went there. Looking over, Vance looks at Nicole and says, the sniper rifle. Oh, fuck. All right. So Vance will go first. Then who else has pistols? Nicole? Danielle?
Everybody.
Okay, everybody's pistol? Okay. Let's just go right down the line from what I see on in the Discord here. So me, Nicole, Daniela, Angelica, and Sato last.
Okay.
Now I have some what we'd call in D&D proficiency. I have the sniper talent, so I can re-roll. So how
you can re-roll damage dice. So what you're going to do now, you're going to go for coordination, ranged weapons.
Ranged
And I'm
weapons,
going to bring
okay.
and your target number is 10, and you have a focus of 1. In order to hit him, but this is close range, which is what your weapon is made for. And if everybody looks in the upper right corner, you have your primary weapon. For most of you, it's a P61 Piranha. For some of you, it's a shotgun, and for some of you, it's a small slingshot, Mark 8 slingshot. But the stats below that are mostly the same. So range, C, that means close. That's up to 50 meters. Damage, 1 + 3. And a funny little icon. The little icon indicates that the 3 is D6s. So 1 + 3 D6s is the amount of dice you will roll for your damage. The mode you are firing in is semi-automatic. Encumbrance is something we can discuss at another time. Size, you're holding it one-handed. And reliability, how often it fails. How many magazines are reloads, and you have 2 extra reloads. So you have 1 magazine in it. So you have 2 extra magazines. This particular weapon, the P61 Piranha, can be fired in close quarters. That means you can actually use this gun in reach. So if you're in close combat with someone, you can still fire this gun, and it's also kind of handy to hide. However, you need 1 success to hit this guy. Ranged weapons for Vance Ryder. No, let's see. I see that.
My coordination is, it looks like 8 for ranged weapons.
Yeah, but it's supposed. I can see that I missed something here. Hold on.
Okay.
And I know that you're supposed to have more. Ranged weapon expertise 3 and focus 2. That's my bad. So.
Oh, expertise 3 and focus 2. Okay.
Yeah. So your target number would be 11.
Okay. All right, now turn that down. Okay. All right, then 2 d20s. Oh, close. A 4 and a 9.
Oh.
Almost.
But you hit him, and you did get and you did get a momentum for that.
Oh, I did.
Okay. Yeah, because you got 1 more than you needed.
Very well. Okay. So can I pump that into damage?
You can do some a bit different things with it. You can lower. You can go for soft points, basically throats, joints, and stuff, to lower the other person's armor value in a body part. However, this is a minion, basically. He's a trooper. That's the real name for them. He just has hit points, basically.
Okay.
So you hit him, and you can use the momentum to add shit. My bad.
No worries.
There.
When you said minion, all I think of is I'll shout out banana and shoot him.
Banana. Yeah, you can do that. So basically, what you're going to do, you're probably going to kill him straight off anyway. Roll 3d6. What you want is 1s or 2s or 6s. That's all you want. 3, 4, and 5 does nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
1s, 2. Okay, I just roll.
1, 2, and 6.
2 2s and a 5.
So you do 4 damage plus 1. So you do a total of 5 damage. He had 3, so he's dead.
Again.
Yeah. Like I said, he's a trooper. He doesn't have hit points to spare. And he doesn't have any armor. If you had gone to the 4th floor and then gone down to find him, you would have had armor all over his body. The transformation would have been complete.
Oof. Well, quick thinking, everyone.
Yeah. So what I'm going to describe the scene. What happens is that you see the power cable detached from his body, and his body just slumps back to the ground. And the power cable wiggles itself up into the roof and disappears.
Nope.
Aw.
That's a big nope. Nope.
That's a cable
That's
ghost right
ghosts.
there. Yeah,
That's a power
that's
cable.
already a cable ghost. Can I check the TVs? Like, this is technical shit. Can I see what the fuck is up?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're turned off.
Technical terms.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Nicole
what
just
is it,
lowers her gun and just no.
Let's finish with Daria first.
Yep.
What are Daniela trying to figure out?
I know nothing about technology, but she has a lot of knowledge on the topic. Can she analyze, are the TVs still on? Are they showing
No.
the eyes still? No.
Nope, they're blank.
Okay. Can I check if someone just grabbed the cable? Essentially what happened? Someone grabbed and yoinked it into his spine, or is there a cable ghost? I want to just check what the technology.
The cable, when you first saw the cable, it was sort of, it looked like it could have been connected to some, maybe, because the pile of TVs, just a big mishmash of different sizes and everything, and behind it is just this big mess of cables, and that this particular power cable was one of them, and it sort of slithered back to this pile of stuff. But when Vance killed the building manager, you could see that it somehow connected up to the roof, and the end of it just withdrew all the way up and disappeared.
well,
Cool.
Vance will
Also,
step that.
Hi, Raiders. Welcome. Help us fight the cable ghosts.
Oh, yeah, well, Vance will walk over to where the manager was and what the manager became, and looks down and says, "Oh, just like bad cable television, your subscription has been canceled."
You're not my dad anymore. That sucked.
Yeah, Nicole just gives him a stare and then I'm gonna go grab
You
my
like the
gun.
dad jokes. You like the dad
Wait.
jokes.
Before you go
Yes.
anywhere alone, should we maybe not? Because this cable just became sentient and crawled up to the roof better than Sato can ever jump around. That's worrying.
I just draw attention very, very quickly. Thank you very much, Sensei Suplex, for the raid, you bloody champion. Good on you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We are raising money for childhood cancer support, and we are 9 hours into our charity stream for that, which is incredible. We're doing extremely well. You guys are really knocking it out of the park. So, Sensei Suplex, thank you very much for the raid. Wabba, thanks very much for that cheeky sub for Sensei Suplex. And Phelan and One, thanks for the the follow. A vast matey, thank you very much kindly, sir. Guys, yeah, continue on. Thank you very much for the Fallen One. Of course, I can't read. I'm very tired, Fallen One. It has been a thing and a time and a place. All right, Tony, sorry, carry on.
Thank you. You can hear a female scream from way above you.
Vance just looks at everyone and says, what was it? I'm sorry?
I was gonna say, when you say way, is that would that be like between the ceiling of the first floor, as in like, does it sound like it's the second floor, or way beyond that?
Yeah, that's
way beyond.
All right.
Okay, so it's probably not grandma. Cool.
Let's Vance looks at everyone and just says, "On me, let's go. We're going up." So I'm assuming that the roof is where we need to go.
Yeah, conga line.
Vance will lead the way.
Vance leads the way.
Yep.
You arrive at the what was once the 5th floor. Eventually, we're getting there. We're going to jump ahead a little bit. You arrive at the 5th floor, and when you step out of this, what was the still part of the staircase, you realize that the rest of the building is gone. It's been demolished. It's been pushed aside. There used to be 10 floors. The 5th floor is now it's just the top of the building. And there is a strange construction at the middle of this plain roof that has become. It's a mishmash of things, basically. You can see what looks like a kitchen sink, what maybe is an old V8 engine, some rubber tires, a TV antenna, some, you don't know what kind of electronics it is, but someone's been building a very strange thing here. It's smack in the middle of the roof. Also, there's a lot of power cables connected to this, and they are from everywhere. They're from holes in the roof. Some come up the side of the roof, from the walls of the side walls of the building. Some of them comes through the staircase that you just ran up. And for the audience, let's see my finger. This guy standing next to this machine, and when you enter, when you exit he turns to you and walks. "No, you will not stop me!" And he runs off the side of the building and just makes a dive and throws himself off it. As he does this, you can still hear you hear another female scream, like, you know, it's really piercing your brain, melting your brain. It's very, very loud, and you believe that your ears are starting to bleed due to the volume of this scream. This is infernal scream. And Josh, you can post that picture now. You can see on the stream. Well, you can post it, Josh. That's okay. At the very center, this machine thing transform into a humanoid-like being, and you just can see that all these cables are starting to act like tentacles, and they're reaching for you. And we're going to go into combat here, and I'm going to allow you to witness when I attack Vance, because I'm going to spend 2 dark symmetry points to go before you guys.
How kind to
where
allow
did
us
you
to
get
witness
those?
the attack.
Quick question.
Also, I need
o-
to put on my evil face. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I like
Okay,
that.
thank you.
That's
That's
a good
enough.
one.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yep. Worked.
Would it be okay to say that Nicole grabbed the sniper rifle before you went up to the?
No, you didn't.
Okay, that's fair.
No, you didn't.
Good try. Good try. Very good try.
Just before the hurt happens, just so I understand correctly, so there were two. One was like mage, was like, you can't stop me, bye-bye. And the Frankenstein's monster made out of wires stayed.
Yes.
Yep.
And the guy who jumped was a human.
The machine thing that was there when you transformed into this. The picture that you can
And the
all see.
guy who jumped
He's gone. He just
He was
leapt
human.
off the side of the building. He looked human. It looked
Okay,
kinda
and not the
weird.
grandma.
No.
Not grandma.
It was a male, definitely.
Okay.
Nicole would have tried to shoot him if she had a sniper rifle.
That would have been
Always good to
interesting.
leave your best equipment in the truck.
Yep.
Well, I can't really run around with that big thing on my back.
To be
can
fair,
I?
it's Sato's fault. Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
That's what I said. They went outside, didn't bring it up, couldn't even go back upstairs.
So, Vance.
This will all be on
This
your
particular-
review later.
Yeah. This particular guy, he can do some really nasty things. He's gonna try and reach for you with a clawed shredding tendril, which is basically one of the power cables. And you can see he points an arm at you, and out of it, small cables, power cables, maybe whatever, they just go for you. And his attack for this is 18. And I have a 4 and a 14, so I have 2 success. Now you can try and use a dodge action if you want to. That would be an acrobatics check.
All right.
This is a response action. You can only do 1 response action per combat turn.
Okay.
Question: can we do response action on someone else's turn?
Absolutely. If you see it coming and you didn't.
We didn't. Sucks.
Yeah.
I got a 5. And my acrobatics is an 8.
So you succeeded with 1, but he hit you twice, so he
He
wins.
hit me twice. So yes. So
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
do I
his
know? Oh,
damage-
I did. Do I roll 2? I'm sorry, 2 d20s. I just
No.
rolled 1.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. You always
I'm
roll
sorry.
2.
It's my D&D world still in the background.
An 8. That is it a meter beat,
Oh.
or does 8 not win?
No. If you have 2 successes, you are at a draw. So I'm going to use another dark symmetry point to win.
Very
Thanks, Des.
Drain. Well, see, no, you
I don't know
have
where
to-
they got all
Dad
this.
is- Dad
I'm
is
using them
draining
one.
off. Dad is
Exactly,
just draining
exactly.
things off. It's
And
it's
his
like pulling
damage
Trump from
is-
the hand. It's just like
Yeah.
euchre, you know.
His damage is quite horrific. It's 1 plus
Sure.
7.
Sure.
Ooh.
Sure it is.
Yeah, but I rolled bad. It is
course.
good for you.
Nice.
Yeah. I rolled. Actually, I rolled 1 dice too many, so I'm going to re-roll
All right.
because I'm an asshole.
Sure.
This is good for you. I rolled even worse. I rolled 3 damage plus 1, so that's 4 damage. I need to roll which body part I hit with these tendrils.
Okay.
And I rolled left leg. So it grabs your left leg. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, you have some armor there.
Yeah.
No, I think you have armor of 1.
Oh,
the
armor of
6
1.
is
That's
how-
what that means. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's that
You're-
because that's a little shield. The normal the amount of hit points you have in that leg is 6. However, because I did 4 minus 1, you take 3 damage in your left leg. First time you take damage in combat, you get a dread. So you get one of those.
Right.
So everything you're doing from now on is a little bit more difficult. Also, I rolled 2 dark symmetry indicators, which is 6s. And when I do, I get armor piercing 1. So your armor didn't protect you this turn. I just missed your trench coat. So you took 4 damage, even though you had 1 normally soaking that. And that's my turn. That's all I did this turn.
Okay.
However, he's latched onto you. So the only thing you can do on your turn is to use acrobatics or athletics to try to break free.
Gotcha. I'm grappled. Got it. So did I take a total of 4 damage to my left leg?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And now it's the hero's turn. You still, as a team, decide which order to go.
I have a question. If, for example, a person with anti-electricity gloves, can rip the shit out of Vance, would that free his turn?
No, not exactly. What you could do is assist him to break free. These cables doesn't seem to be carrying current.
Ah, okay.
They seem to be alive.
Not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where do you want us, boss?
Well, each individual can decide for themselves, but as a team, you can decide the order you want to go in. I would suggest that Wabba as Sato is early on, and maybe attacks or helps Vance to break free. That's something Wabba's character was really good at. The rest of you just open fire and try to not hit Vance.
I would agree with that. I think Wabba, you should attack. Don't worry about Vance. Just attack. And the rest. I don't care if you guys go ahead. Do rollies. See who goes first.
You don't have to do that.
I think as the medic, I'll go last. That way I can assess. Because, like, question as a medic, can I heal people in combat?
Absolutely.
Then I'm going last. I need to be
able. It's more difficult, but you can do it.
Oh, we got but that's nice.
I say that I'm going to shoot the first chance I get. My healing is going to sort of put you out of your misery. Just.
All right. Yeah, healing by killing. I understand.
Is there any form of cover up here? Preferably medium high.
Yeah. There's several remnants of walls. The housing for the elevator some of it is still here, and if you take a look at the layout of the first of the floor layout, remnants of these walls are all over the place. So you could just say that you hunker down behind them, and I'll know that it's count as cover.
Yep. So yeah, Nicole would slip behind cover and take aim at this guy.
I have one question before we start shooting. If we fail at shooting the guy and Vince is in his grasp, does that mean we can accidentally shoot Vance? Sorry.
No, that would be a repercussion. If you roll a 20 or something like that, that could be a repercussion that I decide that, okay, because he's in the line of fire, you hit him. Also, if Josh picks the picture up again, you can see Vance is kind of, all over the place. He's flying around. He's in the air, being tossed around.
Shouting, "Don't worry about me. Do your job. Don't worry about me."
If you look at this picture and you see the guy at the left here, that's basically Vance right now.
Daddy appreciates you.
Okay. Nice. So yeah, Nicole basically slips in behind.
Thanks,
now,
Josh.
for the Serenity pistol, which is her primary weapon, it says hidden 1 on it. What does that mean?
Okay, like we talked before, it's you can more easily hide it on your body, so no one notices that you're armed.
Okay,
that's the only thing it's for.
Okay, yes, but yeah, she slips in behind cover and she is going to aim with both hands, just to steady the aim. Taking it.
Something that's really, really good is using a full round action to exploit weakness. That is basically aim for what you perceive as weak spots to avoid armor and inflict more damage. So if you use this round to just aim, to go for cover and just aim, that you can't do any more this turn. Or you can just snap fire if you want to, but then you would do normal damage.
Oh yeah, no, Nicole would absolutely just slip in behind cover, take aim, and then just observe, see where any form of weakness is. She doesn't have her favored weapon, but she has a standard weapon on her, so...
A backup piece, yeah. Okay, who's next? No volunteers?
Since Sato is close combat, I imagine he's gonna run up there at some point pretty quick here, and is probably gonna specifically go for the tentacles that are going after Vance, because for one, he's gonna go for what you're going to do the most damage.
You're not really going to do an attack. You're going to aid Vance in escaping.
Okay.
So basically, you're grabbing the cables that wrapping Vance. So the two of you, the two of you, Rishi, because you're the main character trying to break free, you roll 2 dice as normal, and Wabba, as you're assisting, this is one of the few instances where you only roll 1 dice because you're assisting someone else. However, you can still buy up to 5 dice, so you can buy 4 more if you really want to. However, remember, that will give me dark symmetry points, and I can mess with you a lot.
Buy all 4.
No.
Okay, does dread affect me?
Does dread affect you?
Also, both of you have dread. Yes.
Yeah.
Everything the both of you do is 1 task level more
I hate to agree with Des, but maybe buy 1.
Buy the dice.
Right, that's my question. So if the assister can only roll 1 die, and I have 1 dread, does that mean I can't?
You can't succeed, well, unless you critically succeed.
Well, I can buy more die, and I think.
We're gonna take a little rule information. Something that I've saved for this particular fight is something called Chronicle points. Chronicle points are, fate intervening, helping you guys. With 1 Chronicle point, you can buy 1 dice, 1 d20 that shows a 1. It's already rolled. It's already showing a 1. So if you have focus, that particular dice always generates 2 success. That's one of the things that Chronicle points can do. Another thing is, it can remove all your fear. Dread. Sorry, not fear, dread. It can allow you to re-roll all your dice in an action, if you want to. And a number combination, if you have 2 successes and the other dice, you can pick those that didn't succeed if you want to re-roll those. We'll stop at that. Those are the 3 basic things that you need to know for right now, but they are sort of fate intervening, and you can decide when you want to use them. Also, you can still buy more dice. However, if you use a Chronicle point that shows a 1, it still can only buy up to 5 dice. So remember that if you can do a combination here. You can give me dark symmetry points and use a Chronicle point at the same time. You can only use 1 Chronicle point per action.
Okay.
You can also use a Chronicle point to add an action if you want to act again.
So is this a 1? Do we know, is this situation a 1 success kind of situation, or is that something we don't know until we roll?
You have no idea.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll take the help. So I'm assuming that because Sato is helping me, that you want me to roll now.
Yes. However, you still need to decide if you're going to buy dice, which I strongly suggest that you do.
I'm going to buy 2.
That's,
and use a chronicle point to make one success. How about that? Is
Wow.
that
Going all out.
That's cool.
You guys need to really curb your spending.
Quiet, you.
Then,
Be a bit more frugal.
I make adult money. Quiet.
Rishi, unmarked 1 chronicle points. Wabba, how are you gonna do?
Just checking again. So as the helper, I can only roll 1, but with dread, I need to have 2 successes in order for the help to do anything.
Yes.
So I have to buy 1.
Chronicle point would get you there just by taking one
Right,
chronicle
okay.
point.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll use 1.
Okay.
Chronicle point.
Then you mark off 1 chronicle point. Then you really you could still roll because that extra success might actually be helpful.
Well, if you
we'll
roll a
start
1
with
as well.
Vance. Yeah, you still get to roll the one that you always have, so to speak. Yeah. So roll that one and see how many successes you are. You could come up to 3 successes here.
No, that's not a success.
So you have 2 successes.
I rolled out of the 4 dice I rolled 2 of them as successes. So the chronicle point added another success.
Now you don't have focus?
On which skill? I'm sorry, what skill am I doing?
Acrobatics or athletics. And I can see here you have athletics focus 1. So use that one. Then because then the chronicle points generates 2 automatically. So Wabba generates a total of 1 success. You generate 1, 2, 3, 4 success minus 1 because you also have dread. So that's 4 successes total between you. Yes. And you needed 3. So you are free. Successes. And you can do it in record time. So I will allow you to one of you to do a restricted action. You could draw a weapon or something like that. Something you can move if you want to.
I think I would yell back to. Does Sato have a ranged weapon, or is Sato a melee combat?
You're both in melee
close.
combat. Yeah, you're both in melee combat.
But okay, I just would know. Vance would know which one was better. I just want one of us to be out of, like, to get out of range of the magical electrical tentacles and stay, and just so we can start shooting it and not be consumed by it. So I think that Vance would just yell at Sato, just leave, just now get out of combat, just start get into a ranged weapon.
I think Sato's all close, seeing as his only gun is a shotgun, which is C range, which is close, right?
Close. Well, and then stay close. Stick next to me.
Back
right
to
now
back.
you're in,
Cool guys.
right now you are both in reach. That is close combat. That is melee combat. That's reach.
Okay.
If you want to go from reach to close, close is not reach, but up to 50 meters.
Right. Okay.
So you could move if you want to, but only the one of you. And if I were you, I would let Rishi move out of because he's better at range combat, and let Sato stay in melee because Sato is better at that.
Yeah. So Sato's response is going to be like a very short, go, move.
Okay.
Yeah. Sato can basically go Drax any moment. She has the 2 daggers. So that's you. That leaves Dex and Daria. Which one? Dez, or Daria. Which one of you want to go first?
So I think we've established that as a medic, Angelica would go last. So I think I will go before Angelica. And I have a meaty, thick Ronin weapon, whatever that is. I think it's a gun.
It's a gun. Yeah,
It's a gun.
It's a small pistol, actually.
So, can you remind me what I'm supposed to be rolling right now?
Okay. You're rolling coordination ranged weapons.
I see. And that's 2d20, yeah?
Yes. And you need to roll
Coordination
9
range
or
weapons.
lower.
Okay. Let's go. Well, that's a double fail. Can I use my chronicle point?
To reroll, absolutely.
Can I use one chronicle point to get a 1? Because I have a focus in that skill.
No.
I just rolled shit.
Well, you could. Yeah, well, actually, you could. I will allow it for this fight because you're noobs. So you would have 2 successes.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I take 1 chronicle point and put it into my bullet. Now I roll 6d6s because it's 1 plus 5 for me.
No. You roll 5 d6s.
5 d6s. Okay.
Yeah, and you only want 1s and 2s. This gun is a cheap gun, so 6s won't do anything for you. But if you roll 1s and 2s, you add those 1s and 2s together, and then you eventually add another 1.
Plus 1. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I have 2 2s. Everything else is trash garbage. So I have 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Yes, so you are making 5 damage.
5 damage.
If you look below the Dread Pyramid, it's you see a bunch of numbers: 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 14, 15, 17, 18, and 20. And on the right of that, you see a head, right arm, blah 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 blah. Roll 1d20 to tell me in which area you hit him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, let's see. It's a 10.
So that would be in the torso. That's bad. He has tons of he has armor there, and you can hear that immediate thud when you hit. That bullet kind of maybe didn't do so much.
Well, shit. What if I put right in the armpit?
Do you have you don't have any talents for that? There are talents that would allow you to modify
armpit shot. That's a good talent right there.
There's talents that will allow you to modify where you hit. Nicole has.
I don't.
Yeah, she has a talent called precise targeting, which allows her to modify her where she's shooting.
No such luck. Well, I have one question. So obviously,
you did damage. I will tell you, you did damage. You can see some black goo splashing out of his chest.
Like machine oil?
Like black goo.
Okay. Okay, I have a question. So this thing, it's not like a mechanism anymore. It's just real fucking alive alien thing. So if I tried to use my mechanics to disassemble anything of it, it would do fucking nothing.
Maybe you can use your mechanics to find weak points.
But that's a full another action. Yeah, that's the next turn action.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
And if you find a weak point, maybe you should inform the rest of the team.
Yeah, that's another turn. Can I move to cover? So I'm not grabbable? I'll move.
No, you can absolutely. You might still be grabbable, but you are in cover. It's going to be more difficult to get to you. That leaves the Dez. Angelica,
okay.
What's Angelica going to do?
Let me tell you the outrageous
just quick scan of the battlefield. Does anyone look like they are in need of medical attention? Like, no one got too bad? Like, how's Vance looking after getting released from the grab? Are they, like, are you good?
I'm fine. Vance's leg seems okay-ish.
Okay, well, if we're okay-ish, I don't need anything.
He's not leaving a blood trail in a way.
Okay, first things first, I'm getting into cover. I'll just take a shot, but I'm getting into cover first. Like,
okay.
I can't heal people if I'm easily hit.
Yeah, that's good.
Then I'll take a shot.
Yeah, so coordination and ranged weapons. Not your best skill, but you got some basic training.
No, I'm not too bad. I'm gonna use one chronicle point to just get a success, and then I'm gonna wait. This might be metagamey. Do we know how many successes it takes to hit him?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'll roll my 2 dice. I'm gonna spend one of the chronicle points, and I'll save another for in case of injury. And I'll roll my 2 dice. So, that's actually really good. I got an 8 and a 7, so that's three total successes.
Yep.
I believe. Yeah, because I've target number of 9.
And you kind of heard the hit that Daniela did. He's probably bullet resistant, let's say. So if you use 2 momentum to lower his armor, for each momentum you spend, you lower his armor value by 2. Okay. So
how much momentum do we have now?
You have the pool is full. It's still 10, and you just generated another 3. No, another 2. Sorry. You need 1 to hit. You could lower his armor by 4, just using the momentum you just generated.
Okay. We're not using any of this momentum yet. Can I use 2 that I already got from that and take another 1 from the momentum pool to lower his armor by 6?
Absolutely.
Okay.
When you use momentum pool from the momentum pool, the team needs to say it's okay. It's one of those.
Are we okay?
You want to
with
hurt the guy? Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying.
Go for it.
And I'm rolling 1 + 4, so 4d6.
Yes.
And what numbers am I looking for?
1s and 2s.
1s and 2s. I have a bad gun, but that's not bad. It's a 2-2-1-5. So 2-2. That's
6 damage total, right?
6 damage. Yeah, and I reduce armor by 6.
Yeah, and same as Daria did. Roll 1d20 to see where you hit him.
Okay. That isn't bad. That's 4 for right arm.
Right arm, nice. And you can see. I'm pretty sure he felt that one. Yeah, he did. Ouch. Yeah, you can see you did the hole that you made in his arm is larger than what Daniela did in the chest. Let's just leave it at that. There's
way to be a medic is to take the threat away.
Yeah, there's some black goo gouging out of that arm. And that's all of you, right?
Yeah.
That means it's my turn. I get to do something.
See.
And the last guy that hurt me is my target. I really like to hurt the guy that hurts me the most. So
You don't hurt me no more.
yeah, I'm gonna try and attack Angelica, the medic. And I rolled
also not.
1, and I rolled a 1. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Can you see the 1?
No.
We can't see
No,
anything
we
but your
believe you.
background. Yeah.
I believe you. No worries.
There we go. I rolled a 1 and a 7. So this is gonna hurt, Angelica. I need you to make a dodge action. However, you get 1 momentum because you're in cover.
Dodge. So
Dodge action is an acrobatics check.
acrobatic. I am not good at acrobatics.
Yeah.
Is it just 2d20? Okay, I'm not terrible. I have 1 success.
That did
And
not
1
happen.
fail.
Yeah. I had 3 success. So you can feel that one of these tentacles grabbing you, and if I roll your legs, you are still safe. I'm gonna roll which body part I'm grabbing, and I grab torso. So you are now airborne. He grabs you and lifts you up. Also, I need you to make a physique resistance check.
I'm also not great at these.
And I'm gonna spend some of
Two
my
fails.
Two fails. Okay, but I'm still gonna use some of my dark symmetry points, and you can feel whatever that was. That was bad. We'll just leave it at bad. It felt like a needle prick, and some crushing to go with it. And I rolled really, really good. I rolled a 7 + 1, so I rolled a total of 8. You have some armor in your chest. You have torso 1. I did not roll any dark symmetry indicators, so you soak 1 in your torso, meaning that you are taking a total of 6 damage in your torso, which is all of your torso. Yeah, don't worry, you're not dead yet. However, you get the first time you take damage, you take 1 dread.
Okay. So will I change that to 0 in torso?
You don't have to just mark off on the squares. That's how many damage you're taking.
Okay. Yeah.
The 6 is your total. If you take more damage in your chest, in your torso, you start to take serious wounds. So you change table. Serious wounds is just below. That's my turn. That's the only thing I get to do this turn. I'm grabbing your poor medic. She's kind of flying around in the air, and I'm laughing maniacally. That's
nice.
Maniacally. Yeah, you're welcome. So now it's your turn again.
What was our order?
Yeah, I think we should go with the same order.
You can change the order.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Each time
I'm
it's
starting to wonder if maybe the medic
decide.
should not.
Yeah, well, look, this is information we did not previously have. So-
Exactly. Well,
Okay.
what plan do we ever have?
Look, if nothing else, at least I got a good hit off.
One question. To help someone get out of the grapple, it's always athletics.
Yeah, or the one that's when you're assisting, it's athletics. When you're the person that's grabbed, it's athletics or acrobatics.
I see.
Yeah. Well,
you can try to break free, or you can try to slither.
Shall we just go around and I'll take it. I'll start. So maybe Daniela, you would help Angelica get out of that grapple
Nope.
when it's your turn.
I'm very bad at that, actually.
No, very. Who's good at it? Okay, good. All right, then I guess I'll just take a few. I'll just take a few shots right now, or a shot.
Yep.
How much ammunition do we have? Where does it say that on our sheet?
Okay, so ammunition in Mutant Chronicles 3rd edition is yeah. So
Okay.
once upon a time there was a game called Mutant Chronicles 1st edition. You actually had ammunition counters there. And you did in 2nd edition. But in 3rd edition, they're going for the more cinematic Hollywood style-ish. You don't really have an ammunition counter anymore. The heroes know how many rounds they have. They know how to use them effectively. You have reloads. You can use a reload to increase damage and chance of success. If you use a full reload as a semi-automatic gun, you add 1 d20 to your ranged weapons check, and you add 1 d6 as a damage die. You basically punto full of lead. So
Okay.
you can do that. Also, reloads can disappear. I can make it, if you roll for a repercussion, that is a serious event, I can decide that, yeah, you drop one of your reloads back in the corridor somewhere. It's gone.
Right.
Got it. Got it. Well, I will. No time like
Since
the present.
Yeah, I'm gonna say since this is one shot and use them or lose them. I mean,
Yep.
This
Right.
is the boss fight. Just kill it.
Yep.
Blow them away.
Blowing through a reload, and so I'll roll 3 d20s.
Put on my glasses.
What's my so I got a 7, an 11, and a 17, and an 11 is my target for ranged weapon.
So that's
So
two
is that two
success. Yeah, that's what you needed because you have
Good.
red.
Yes, I
You should
have
use
red.
some momentum to get rid of that armor.
Can yes. Can I use the yeah, I got the
From the
group
pool.
momentum. Can I use one?
Yeah.
From the pool.
Yeah,
To,
absolutely.
Use like 2, get rid of as much armor as we can.
all right, I
Let's
shall
shred
do
it.
that. Oh, thanks for
There's
that.
this people are like,
Yeah,
Oh, right
that-
on.
that's
if
why
I'm
it's there.
overstepping, just
No,
No,
you're not.
Go
You're
ahead.
not at all.
Protest.
No protest
Oh
necessary.
no, the guy dies faster.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So now you roll
damn you,
4d6.
Dez!
4d6.
it's
I
the most
shall
efficient
roll.
method of healing is killing it quicker.
Yep.
I still want.
That's
I want 1, 2s,
that's
or
a lot of
6s.
truth in this game. The faster you kill the guys, the more whole everybody else is.
What did I want again? For damage?
1s and 2s.
Okay. I got 2 2s and
Did
2
Vance
6s.
not want 5s?
But I
Sixes?
can re-roll. I can re-roll
Yeah.
one due to
Sniper.
the sniper. Yes. So I'm going to re-roll
Yeah.
one of these 6s. Plus bucket. I got a 3.
Hear me out.
Hey.
So how much damage did we do?
2 2s.
Plus 1. So 5
Plus
total.
1. 5 total.
Yeah. Yeah. And we need to know where. So roll 1d20.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Sorry, forgot.
Ooh. Oh. Is that good? Is that good? That was a 4. That was a 4.
Right
That's
arm
right.
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
right arm. Oh, I wanted a headshot. All right.
Yeah, that's 1s and
But-
2s. But hitting where he's already hurt is not bad.
Yeah. Good.
Uh, He took. He has another hole in his right arm, and you can see it's gushing black goo. Icky goo. So you still have a restricted action, and no, wait, you went to cover already, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes. You can hunker down. That's what you can do, basically. Otherwise, you're going to have to use a restricted action to stand up. And that's kind of contradicted right now.
Yeah. I will hunker.
Yeah.
That was that one reference.
So who's next?
Oh, I could go next.
Oh, by the way,
so-
Des. Could we have Angelica? How does she sound while she's flying around in the air, being waved around?
Well, I think the first thing that happens is the cigarette from her mouth just flies off screen, and she's like, "Fuck!" Just- and then it's a lot of
Oh,
blood
no.
gurgling as the lungs fill.
The cigarette falls into the broken chair that Sato dropped as a fire.
Bounces off it into the meth lab. Everything goes up in flames.
Into the meth,
Right.
then from the meth lab to the grandma, she dies.
No.
It's all coming out.
It's
Multitasking. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
just it's just a bad Hollywood movie.
It's just very cartoony. Standing still, pulled, and then it's just like smoke outline, cigarette gone.
Yep.
a cigarette landing on the chair
Yes.
is in black and white.
What will Nicole do?
So she spent the last time just excuse me, cat wants out. Just relaxing and looking for a weak spot.
Well, right now, his right arm looks like a really good spot. However, I need you to make an observation or a mechanics test to determine where he is vulnerable.
I'm gonna go with observation because her mechanics are rubbish. So, 2 successes.
Okay, he's definitely, his right arm is something that you should try to hit. However, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna do the ranged attack. While you're doing the exploit weakness, the mechanics are a little bit dumb. Hold on, I'm gonna read it for you. If I can find it. Damaging a spacecraft. No, that's not what we're doing. Okay. This book is so big. Status effect. Falling movement. Blah, 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 blah. Exploit weakness. The character takes extra time readying his next close combat or ranged attack to further increase the odds of hitting and potentially inflict more damage. If the character performs a close combat attack or a ranged attack when the previous action was exploit weakness, which you are doing, the character adds 2d20 to the attack skills test. So you're rolling 4d20 already. If the attack succeeds, the attack adds 2 extra damage dice. This is cumulative with any bonus dice from fully automatic blah 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 blah. You don't have that. You do, however, have a burst weapon, if I remember right.
Yes, she
So
has a
you,
first
you
one.
could, yeah, you could use a reload if you want. That will add 2 more dice as well, 2 more d20s to a total of 6 d20, and another 2 more damage dice. To a total of 7-9 total, if you want to. Are we doing this?
Yeah, we're doing this.
So 6 d20.
Okay, come on. Yes. Okay, so I got 2 that was under 12, but my focus is 3, and I rolled a 3.
Let's do success.
And a 5, so that's 3 successes.
That's very low for 66.
I know.
I expected a lot more. Anyway,
Yeah, same,
that happens.
but you know.
That happens.
Trash talk
Dice,
from DM.
Dice
Look
hate
at
us.
this.
Anyway, you do hit him, and you only needed 1 success, so you have 2 momentum, which you can lower his armor with. So let's roll the damage dice, which is 9 plus 1.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yes. Come on.
Please roll well.
Yes. Okay. I didn't. So that's a 1 and a 2.
But you have sniper, and you have sniper
Yes.
3, so you can re-roll 3 d6s if you want to.
Yep,
Also,
I'm gonna do that.
You can use momentum from the pool
Mm-hmm.
to re-roll as many damage dice as you want to.
Okay.
I would start with using the sniper talent and then go use momentum.
Come on. Don't fail me now. That's another 2.
Okay.
So-
And then use 1 momentum to re-roll as many as you want to.
Well, I could reroll 6 then, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you can re-roll everyone if you want to, but that's kind of pointless. You want to keep the ones that actually do damage.
Okay. That's another 2. I roll like shite today.
You can still use. You still have 6. The group still has 6 momentum points in the pool. Would you like to use another point?
If the group is okay with it, sure.
Yeah, just get this thing going.
Yeah, needless to say, I
nothing.
don't think we need to ask that anymore. So
Yeah, nothing.
Still 5 points. You can use up all of them if you want to.
go.
Come on now, dice.
You're the heavy hitter. Just use all we have.
There we go. That's a 2 and 2 1s. So
So
that
how much
is a total of
damage are you up to
9.
now?
10 total.
That's good.
Plus one from the
No,
normal damage.
that's 9 plus 1.
Oh, 9 plus 1. Okay.
Yes.
Let's roll a d20 and see where you hit him. The place you really want to hit him right now is the right arm. That's where he's wounded badly.
No. That's the right
What did
leg.
you roll? Oh, what did you roll?
16.
So you could.
Hold on.
You have a talent called precise targeting. Would you like
Yep.
to read that one loud?
The character knows that just hitting a man-sized target is seldom accurate enough. Instead, he has come to focus his attacks far more precisely. When spending momentum for the called shot benefit on an attack made with a ranged weapon skill, each point of momentum may be spent to shift the hit location roll up by up to 2 points.
So what that means is that you can use momentum. For each momentum, you can shift the. You can add or remove points. You still have 4 momentum points.
I would need to use 3 of them to get the right arm.
Yeah, I suggest you do that.
Do it.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Okay. Yep. Let's do that then.
Okay, so you have 1 point left. And this guy is gonna start screaming and howling. This is really gonna hurt. Because you have a very benevolent game master and teaching you about this. So he had 7 hit points in his arm. He had a soak of 3, which you haven't negated, but use the last one momentum in the pool to 0. He's now soaking 1 point in that arm. That means
I did 10.
That means 9 points is going into his arm. He didn't have any hit points left, so those points are going into his serious wounds, which he has 9 points of. For each serious wounds he receives, he takes one dread. This is hurting him.
How the turntables? Now you get it.
Also, he takes 1 critical point. Critical wound. So what's happening right now is that he can, in theory, just die if Ardanna rolls very, very well. If I find the right table, hold on. It's theoretically possible that you killed him.
Considering how I've been rolling lately. Oh wait, could I use Chronicle points for this one?
No.
Make him die with Chronicle points.
Yeah. I need you to roll 1d20 and add 1.
Okay.
Roll high. High is really good here.
Okay, 14, so a 15.
15. The character is dazed until a D2 first aid test is made. Okay. Everything he's doing is a little bit more difficult for it. He's basically seeing stars and birds and little moons dancing around his head. Probably a little satellite. So that's Ardanna's turn. Who's next?
I can go. I also have a gun. I assume at this point, trying to observe for weakness doesn't really matter because we took away a lot of armor, so kind of pointless.
Well, I'm gonna say that Daniela Nicole just screamed, "Aim for the right arm!" So I'm gonna allow you an insight to realize which arm is right and which arm is left. And it's a D1.
Really?
So if you fail, you're shooting you're trying to shoot the wrong arm.
Okay.
Because I'm just a little bit evil sometimes.
Sure. Can it be observation or only insight?
No, it's insight. This is something you have to realize.
Okay. Boy,
Nicole
how it is
just
difficult.
screams arm.
arm. Okay, so one failure, one success.
One success is all you needed. It's the one that's
Sweet.
bleeding, probably.
I see.
The huge gout.
There
of
was,
blood
there was a
coming out.
hint there.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'll try
but
to
it
hit
is
them.
combat. Yeah, so you're gonna shoot. You do
Okay.
your
Fog of war.
Yeah, the fog of war.
Yeah.
Do your ranged weapons test.
Yes, ranged weapons. Okay. So that's just one success. One success.
Do you have dread? I don't think you do, right?
I do not. No.
That's a hit then. You hit him.
Ooh.
needed
Yay!
one.
Nice.
Yay.
So I roll
So
my
you-
dice.
Yeah, we can start with the D20. Where
Oh,
you
can
hit
I
him.
do the fucking reload bullshit to add more
Absolutely.
damage?
No, wait a minute. You don't have reloads. If you look at your character
Oh,
sheet,
damn it.
your reloads are blank. You only
That
have
is
the
true.
one magazine.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
So I just
Yeah.
do my damage. I can't.
You
contribute.
can empty your gun if you want to. That would
I will empty
count
my
as
fucking
a
gun.
Okay. Remember, if there's another turn, you can't shoot again. But you empty
That's
your gun.
fine.
Then you add
I also
another
have-
D20.
I have one chronicle point. Can I spend that on something here?
I will allow you to buy because you're gonna get one more die D20. I'll allow that one to be a 1.
Okay. What do I roll
because
D20
that-
here for?
No, you don't roll another D20. The D20 you're gonna roll for is where you're gonna hit him. But right now
Okay.
you have 3 success, so gonna have 2 momentum either way.
Ah, sweet. So I just
so
do my.
roll it. Yeah, roll a 20 to see where you hit him.
Okay.
Which body part?
Okay. So I rolled a 2. I don't know which part is that.
Who's
Two.
the
To his
head?
head.
Head.
you
We
need-
haven't really touched it.
Yeah,
huh?
but you still really want to hit him in the right arm because if you hit him in the right arm, he's starting to take critical wounds.
That's very close, right? Can
Yeah,
I?
So, of the 2 momentum that you now generated, use 1 to shift where you're hitting him.
Okay.
You only need 1 point for that, and that's because you don't have the targeting. You can only add 1 point.
Sweet.
And the other momentum you use to lower his armor by 2. And now you're going to roll damage, and you're going to roll 6d6 this time.
Ah. Okay. +1. Yep.
Because you empty your magazine.
Okay. So I have 1, 1, 2, and no, that's just it. 1, 1, 2 +1. So that's
Cool.
5.
5. And we know that he's going to soak 1, so he's going to take 4 more critical damage. So roll 1d20,
Okay.
add 5.
I had 5.
Nice.
Okay. So that's 15 + 5. So that's
20, right?
20. That,
Yeah.
yeah. Is
The
that good? Is that
character
bad?
dies a grisly, ugly death.
Nice.
We got him.
You got him. Daria killed him.
Nice.
That was.
Well, it was a
great
group
game.
effort,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
I sniped his armpit.
Yep, right in the armpit. So we can close that. And
Nice.
Vance looks up and salutes you.
How is Angelica doing?
Yeah, she
Let go off the building,
Nice.
just Team Rocket, just into
Yeah.
the sky.
This is one of the things that. Oh damn it! I closed it. Crap.
I catch my
Saddle was
cigarette
trying
midair
to
but die on
catch.
landing.
No, it's
No, you
one of
landed the
those-
Come
chair
on.
sitting like.
You're gonna love this one. If I can just find the right page. Here we go. Ending the adventure. Blah, 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 blah. If the investigator destroys the castigator, the death triggers an overload in the antenna, which starts a wildfire in the tenement. The only way out is to leap across a gap to a neighboring tenement while the building collapses
Actually,
in
no.
a fire and rubble. This requires the challenging D2 acrobatics or athletics test. So you all need to do that. Let's see if you get to live right another day. Let's start with Ardanna.
Can I?
Hold on. Ardanna, let's see if you can survive this.
You're up.
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Absolutely acrobatics. She's about as athletic as
Do you have dread? Do you have dread?
Yes, I have one.
How many? Yeah.
Okay, I'm
so
buying
you
2
need-
dice. No, wait, I have chronicle points.
Yeah.
Yay!
So I'm going to buy 1, not 1, which gives me 2 successes
Yep.
because I
And
have
you need
focus.
3.
Come on. And another nat 1. So that's 4.
4 success. You land safely on the other side. Dez, let's see how Angelica is doing. Athletics
One
or
momentum.
acrobatics?
Yeah,
So,
can
I
we?
was grabbed by it. Am I allowed to do that? Am I still
Yeah,
restrained?
you're allowed. No, when he dies, he actually
Let go,
tries to throw
okay.
you off the roof, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to allow you to just run.
Okay.
No, it's actually it's what I can read. What as the castigator dies, it grabs the last character that inflicted damage against it and hurls them out of a window. The investigator must make an acrobatics test to grab onto something or suffer falling damage determined by what floor he was on when he departed the building. So you could, in theory, be tossed off the roof here. But I'm gonna be a nice guy and let you jump over and fall anyway.
So I have a chronicle point, so if I use that, I get a 1, and my athletics is a focus 2, so I can just auto succeed this.
Yeah.
And roll
but
my
you
2d20.
need, but you need 3 success.
You have
Oh, I
1
need
momentum.
3, so I'll do that one for sure.
Because you have dread.
True. So, well, I'll use my chronicle point to get the nat 1 on that. And then I'll roll 2d. Wait, can I buy stuff on this one? Can I buy 5 dice just for the fun of it?
Absolutely.
Fucking
absolutely.
5?
Yeah. I'm gonna buy up to max. I'm gonna roll
Go for it.
5 dice. I'm gonna buy up to 5. So
That's okay. More dark symmetry
Okay.
for the rest of us.
I got another 1 and 9 and 3 failures. So I got another 1, which is 2 more successes. So I have a total 5 successes minus 1 from the dread. So 4 total successes.
Did you roll in the 19s or 20s?
I did not. I rolled a 16, an 18, and a 17.
Okay. You land safely on the other side. Wabba,
Yeah,
how's
3
how's-
momentum.
Who
Yeah,
is
wonderful.
left? Because
everybody.
Sato's plan at this point, if possible, is to basically leap with whoever fails.
Grab Vance, like he has a wounded leg.
Sato, Wabba,
No.
because your selfless act, I'm going to award you extra chronicle point. You're holding action while everything is starting to burn, and you can feel the house crumbling under you. This is very detrimental to your character, so that's why I'm awarding you chronicle point, because it's cool, it's heroic. So Rishi, are you going to jump?
No. Sato, take
No?
Daria. Get out of here. And I'm going to try to help. I'm going to Danielle. See Daniela. Names. I'm going to try to help. Is it possible to essentially just
actually,
grab Daniela
it-
and
Well, in theory, what's happening right now is that
Yes.
Sato is helping one of Vance or Daniela, and you can't really be more than one that's happening, helping, assisting. So Vance would probably have to jump on his own and let Sato and Daniela jump together.
can I hold my
Okay.
action until they're done?
I guess we're jumping.
Can I
If you
pass me?
I have 39 dark symmetry points. If you're gonna hold your actions, I'm gonna start using my dark symmetry points.
Mm-hmm.
It's good ending. It's good ending. Vance like going down with the ship.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh no,
Yep.
all 3 hold
Oh,
hands and
dice
go
point.
hop.
Just a quick question: what about the old lady?
Fuck her. Which?
She's dead. She's dead. My cigarette burnt her.
The nice old lady. Fuck
No,
her.
the flower and the grandma gone. Forget about them.
No, we
Let's
heard a
jump,
woman
Sarah.
screaming inside the building. That was definitely the grandmother.
Maybe the cat saved her.
Yeah,
I'll be down
the
on the
invisible
ground.
cat.
There.
Yep.
Well, Vance, I'm going to need an answer. Are you holding your action or jumping?
Oh,
was
I'm
me
holding my
failing
action.
to
Sorry,
end-
I thought I made
Okay,
that clear.
Daniela, what are you doing?
Well, I guess I am grabbed by the scruff of my neck by Cool Man Sato, and we're jumping. And I'm like in slow-mo looking back at the boss, who's totally not my father figure, but Saj.
Okay,
So is
let's
this
see
athletics?
that athletics or acrobatics. Because, Daria, you are the instigator of this jump, you can choose to use acrobatics or athletics. Wabba, Sato needs to use athletics for this to sort of propel Daniela over and jump after. So we'll start with Daria. Let's see what you
Two
how you're doing.
successes. Two successes.
Okay, but you do have a dread, right?
I do not. I was never hit.
No, you were never hit. So you're on the other side. Wabba.
So at the last second, can Sato turn around and grab Vance instead? Because his daughter just got across fine. She's like, oh, wow,
yeah.
I didn't think you'd make that jump. This guy.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'm a nice DM. So,
Battle of selflessness.
yeah. So
You're jumping, old man.
I agree. Yes, I come with.
Yeah. Do you want to use acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics is better for me.
Okay, so
And I'll
Wabba.
burn up. I could. Well, I also. I got 2 successes.
But you need one more, right?
Oh, I can. Well, then I'll.
Dread.
Well, I also yes, I have dread, but so I will burn a chronicle point. Does that add 1, or do I have to grab a die?
No, I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Yep, burn that. Burn my last chronicle point, and
Sato still needs to make his jump.
Please, Sato,
so
don't fuck this up.
It's a
One-
long way down.
One
Be fine.
athletic, and then I'm gonna add a chronicle point.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so that's a success.
Mm.
And then the chronicle point, I think that makes it to 1 success because of the dread.
Yeah.
So we're good.
So yeah, that means you all saved, and you are kind of in a safe environment. You all made it, and this is the end of the scenario. There's a continuation of this called The Fall of Vanhulle, which we're not going to play tonight.
Why not?
We're going to do some favorite moments. Let's start with Dez. What was your favorite moments tonight?
May
Are
I
we going
request a
about
single
this?
favorite moment from each, please?
Yes, yes, yes. So for me, I liked how Des really embodied the first responder, and as soon as shit started to go down, he's like, oh, and just right into action.
And chat, if you have favorite moments as well, please chuck them up.
Well, my favorite moment was, of course, when Dez just gave me extra dark symmetry points at the end. Knowing that's safe and it can't go wrong.
It was safe throughout, let's be honest. Nothing bad happened to
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
Couldn't
Fine.
really lose that one. That was insightful of you.
My favorite is every just extraneous, unnecessary large dice buy. Because as somebody who's played long-term games, we're just like, wow, I don't want to play these with you. Cool. Not the system, at least. Sorry. But I
In a
love it anyway.
campaign,
Well, they
If
don't.
this had been a campaign, that would have been bad.
I did this knowing it wasn't a campaign. Also, chaos for the one-shot gods.
That's perfect.
absolutely.
Yeah.
My favorite moment, and I'm gonna because I was sort of involved. I was playing music, none of you could hear, unless Daria was tuned in, because you are on my Sirenscape. Was Wabba. Was Sato jumping out of the window. I really enjoyed you embodying the dread that you received. Yeah, that was really fun to watch. Like, I'm going to throw a chair out of the window. I need to do something violent, and there isn't much other options.
That was fun. I
think
Yeah.
my favorite overall moment was just Vance in general.
Yeah, Rishi did Vance good.
Thank you.
He's a troubled soul. Reading the background.
I appreciated the background you created for me, Tony. That was easy. That was just like water to a dying man.
I can't take credit.
Really
these characters are the ones that are from the these are the pre-generated characters that Modifius. So I can't take credit for that. I changed a few sexes. I felt that this team doesn't have enough girls in it, so I felt like some more female power.
Right. My favorite moment, it was just how well everybody role played. First time playing with you all, and I really enjoyed it. And I came into it without so little knowledge. So Tony was really good at maintaining the flow of the game, making sure that all of us understood what we needed to roll and why. That's the most difficult part of bringing new players in, and so I really applaud you for that. And also that a set of stairs almost became our big baddie. That was that could have been it for us. Just lying on the landing, dead. Just all of us. So
great.
Yeah,
that's good.
I did struggle once. I don't know what this stairs thing is about.
I know.
I
Not
apologize.
sitting there giving shade.
I realized there was one favorite moment that I had written down to make sure that I mentioned it. My favorite thing of overall was this quote: "Like all bad cable TV, your subscription has been canceled in advance." Which is a cable
very
TV.
bad. Yeah.
That was the best thing.
Yes, and then I lost my daddy status, which was sad.
Don't say daddy. I said dad.
Yeah,
I did not
changing
add the
things.
Y at the end, okay? Let's not
Too
rewrite
late.
history here. I said dad.
They're like,
My overall favorite moment was same as last time we played together. The absolutely chaotic need for violence that Daria brings in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It just brings
Who
out.
would be violent?
Every Monday. Every Monday.
Oh, dude, every time. It's not Monday. It's every time she's live.
Yeah, that's
Every
just
time she's
like
alive,
that with
I
you
think.
too, Josh.
Yeah, if not more.
I was very proud.
Poor grandma.
I was very proud.
Yeah, kill her now.
Fuck
Kill
the
the granny.
grandma. I don't care.
Kill the granny
Yeah,
and find
she's
her
just
cat.
a nice old lady. I mean,
Kill the cat, kill the granny.
Yeah.
I really want to have Daria play in my demon jazz one shot
Yeah.
because that's gonna be hilarious.
I will take you up on that for sure.
But yeah, just that whole vibe was like my character is a little bit more. Don't make a noise. Don't make people remember you. Danielle is just like violence. I'm gonna break this door down.
I choose violence.
Yes. I love that bit. That was
Violence is the answer. There was a couple of excellent Daria quotes in there. I don't know much about
We
math.
should probably wrap this up.
I don't know
because
much
there's another
about
event
math.
in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the players and Josh for allowing me to present this game and this environment. This scenario is the kickoff for all of Mutant Chronicles. Up to this point, there is no darkness, no spooky shit. This is the beginning of it all. This particular evening at Straffargatan 39. So this is like point zero where everything starts to go to shit.
When the dark symmetry arrives.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you, though. I think you did a wonderful job. That was very fun.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh yeah.
The combat was really cool.
Yeah, it was fun playing with you guys, and I hope I get to maybe do a small campaign in the future. That would be awesome.
Probably find time and place for it. Alrighty, guys, we will quickly go around the table and tell us who the absolute heck you are. Daria, who the heck are you?
I'm Daria. I play various RPGs at this point in different channels here and on the Eldritch Scribe channel. I also do art. You can find it on Twitter. And also, the description is accurate. Yes, I did fight 3 sharks, and I was very cool. Yes, that's me.
You asked. You asked, I do. And you asked me that everybody should know about that fact, that true fact about you. Daria will be back on Thursday night for Monsters and Magic, the season 3 now.
Season 3,
yes.
which is actually also, coincidentally, your birthday.
It is.
So
that's also a thing.
Prepare.
That is also, oh no, be
I might
prepared.
have something.
Maharishi, who the absolute heck are you, you splendid human being? You're muted,
You're
is
muted.
what you are.
Muted. Sorry, I was on another page. Hello on the Maharishi on all the Twitches and the Twitters. Check my Twitter link for the 2 channels that I play in. One, Phoenix Owaki on Sunday nights. Another, Milady Saito, which is on Monday nights. But starting in a couple weeks, on Tuesday on Milady Saito's channel, I will be co-DMing a short campaign, a 6-session Curse of Strahd during, of course, the spooky season of October. Just totally different Strahd. If you know Strahd, it's different. It's spooky. Be there. Thank you very much for tonight. This was fantastic.
Thanks very much. Wabba, who the absolute heck are you?
I am some very lucky random. You can find me in random people's chats, and if you do, there's probably a 69 or a 420 there, as I'm causing problems with numbers because
You are a naughty person, you, and you are extremely generous. Wabba has stolen the top spot during this stream as the generous donator. Wabba, you're a splendid, wonderful human being. We adore the heck out of you. Dez, who the heck are you, mate?
Hey, I'm Dez. I'm the regular DM over on the Eldritch Scribe. We stream every Monday at 12 p.m. GMT+1 and do a bit of world building on Wednesdays. You can find me and Daria causing chaos in our regular flagship campaign, Kingslayers, where we deal with memory loss and a bunch of wild random scenarios and political drama.
Marvelous. Ardanna.
Yes, I am Ardanna. I am the channel runner and DM over at the Lore Right. Because I like to torment my mods and changing my name without telling them.
It is difficult. And I'm not even one of them.
I am also the very lucky person who gets to DM for Josh the Pirate on Fridays in my Once Upon a Time 1-on-1 campaign, now 2-on-1.
Occasionally 2-on-1.
Yeah. But yeah, I primarily run a D&D over on the Lore Right twice a week now, but in October, I'm going to be starting a Candlekeep Mysteries campaign on Thursday nights as well. So please come on by for that one.
And Tony, you marvelous human, who are you?
I am the little fat bastard, the original Viking pirate from northern Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Sometimes I apparently GM on Coruscant's Cove.
Yeah, it's been known.
Yeah, it's happened. And
Tony, I think you should know you are the second most common DM on this channel. No one other than myself has DM'd more on this channel than you.
What about Karen?
Achievement unlocked.
I actually think Tony equals Karen.
Wow.
On par with the wife now.
It is a valid point. Karen has Karen co-DMs with me, so actually you may be third, but it might be equal second, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, this is the world champion of DMing, right? I've got a bronze.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Hooray!
Yeah,
On the podium. You're on the podium.
Yeah, look,
exactly.
take that.
Yes, take it.
So when it's my turn, Josh?
Look, present me with an offer. Guys, you person on the other side of the world, so it can't be that. Also, Canis would.
I hear you visit England from time to time.
Very, very rarely. I haven't been over in like a decade. Alrighty, following all of the things you posted, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to take a short breaklet. I will set up the next thing, and we will be back with Jack's Pulp Cthulhu game with Dan O'Brien, Deck Strength Con, and GM's Workshop will be joining us. Rakam from GM's Workshop as well. Exciting stuff. So, guys, we will see you back here very, very soon. It will be as short as we can possibly make it. Take care, you wonderful people. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.